It is Sunday, 12:30. Started a little late today. Had to run out and do some errands this morning and whatnot, but it's all good. Let's see, so we got that going. Trovo, there we go. Twitch, there we go. Get back to the chat here. Alright. So, today is Pathfinder, the Homebrew Soriath, Rise of Evil campaign. So, let's see here. Gotta go scroll down. Where's everybody? This is where the characters be. Alright, so now I gotta hop into the chat.
He had yellow spikes.
Hero.
Hello there.
Hello.
I made it.
Welcome to the arena.
Right? I forgot that last week Google was screwing up on Roll20 and everything, and pulled it up on Google first, and I couldn't expand the map. It was taking forever. I was like, oh, that's right. I've been doing it on Firefox. So I had to switch over to that. All that good fun.
I had the reverse problem 2 weeks ago, but it seems to have worked itself out now.
Google's still choppy and taking its time, so I'm using Firefox. Alrighty, where is
that one?
There's my notebook.
Oh, I have no idea who that is. Okay, cool. Is he the latest protagonist? Is that why I don't know who that is?
Not even close.
Oh my god, are they still making more bullshit seasons about card games on motorcycles or spaceships or whatever they're doing nowadays?
Yeah, there is a new series, and the new series is basically, okay, so you know how every time we fucking power creep with a new series of monsters that have to be better than the old monsters? What if we just threw the entire concept of Yu-Gi-Oh out the fucking window and just made a better balanced game?
Oh.
So it's not even using Yu-Gi-Oh anymore.
Well, it is using Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just using rush duels, which have vaguely related mechanics and some of the same cards, but not most of them.
It's like a soft reboot, I see.
Pretty much. It's basically Speed Duels 2.0. Where Speed Duels were already, let's make simplified Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm gonna be real, I never watched anything past the original series, so I don't even have any idea what a Speed Duel
you're
is.
kind of... Speed Duels weren't even in any of the anime. They were the rules made for the phone game that they then started printing physical versions of.
Oh boy.
So I'm so horribly outside of the loop that there's no hope.
I mean, honestly...
I play Magic, I'm good. I got my card game.
I played
honestly,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
the
Card game, but I never watched the show because most of the time the show didn't even the card. They just made up their own bullshit using the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like Clash of the Titans.
I actually really enjoyed some of the Yu-Gi-Oh games just because it lets you collect the cards and make those complicated decks without having to spend thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah, the video games are great.
I never played the video games. I actually bought the cards and played for a while. I found it much more fun than Magic when I was into Magic back in the day.
Yeah.
Magic is the best trading card game ever.
I agree.
I still prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! To Magic.
I mean, I understand. Especially with some of the formats. I personally prefer Commander or EDH.
Yes. Commander.
But I'm also well aware that the decks that you build in that are kind of insane. They are insane by their very nature.
I just liked Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a limited format. You could only have so many cards out at one
Mhm.
time, unlike Magic, which has got no boundaries.
Yep.
You know, if you
Was-
were
I
good
mean, to be
enough, you
fair,
could
it
get
was-
like 100 cards onto the table. Not literally, but
Actually,
yeah, you could.
Actually, literally with white decks.
Yeah, a friend of mine always played. Well, a former friend of mine always played like green decks
we're
mostly.
not friends anymore because of the Magic games.
Well, no, he moved. He's out of state. We really don't keep in touch
I know.
anymore.
I figured it just. Funny
No,
thought.
he would-
he played Sliver deck, so I'm not friends with him anymore.
No, he would make all these elf decks, and he would turn.
Oh,
Oh,
He would get all these land cards out, and then turn all of his lands into elves, and just decimate you.
Mm. Unfortunate.
It was crazy. I kind of lost the fun of.
the good old
Playing it,
elf ball deck.
Oh god, I saw a YouTube comment talking about how a guy was playing Magic with one of his friends who was really bad at the game, and the friend managed to win by playing a spider deck purely on the grounds that the guy who was actually good at Magic was arachnophobic and couldn't look at the cards,
Oh my
and therefore
god.
couldn't look at the board.
So mean.
That's
Good tactic,
awesome and
though.
terrible in equal measures.
Good-
So
good tactic.
mean.
I know.
I
It's like the biggest dick move, but also like kind of an amazing play.
Yeah.
Talk about playing your opponent, not your hand.
Yeah, man.
It's like
My
polka.
first- Yeah, my first deck was a red one, and perfect fit. Quite frankly, I have I have not played. I very rarely played decks without red in it in some
Oh.
capacity.
For me, it's very different. My first deck was a precon entirely in green with Infect,
Oh no.
and I loved the Infect mechanic, but
It's
the deck
kind
was shit.
It's also kind of bad in Commander.
Yeah, that too. But then they made a second deck, which was green-blue with Infect, and I loved that.
Blue,
So
blue and red is my favorite combo.
yeah, like I have a lot of decks that include blue in some point. Like I would consider myself green blue or green blue black, something along the lines,
hmm
in terms of what kind of decks I like.
Red, blue, with a splash. Well, hold on. Yeah, no.
green,
no.
black all the way.
I'm red, blue, black. I just remembered. Yep, I am Grixis. Hello.
Black used to creep me out.
It's so good. I love
How-
the art for that.
Like most of the artwork and stuff used to creep me
yeah,
out
it's
because
so.
I wasn't anti-evil, but it just seemed so dark and evil.
How dare you
Yeah.
insult my horribly grotesque babies? They were
Right?
ugly as sin, but I loved them anyways.
On a more Pathfinder-related note, Ben, I suppose you haven't had the time to look at my feed, have you?
No, I actually forgot all about it.
Okay.
But
Should have pinked twice.
let's see.
I mean, if you don't need to look at it right now, I can always use like the pre-rebuild things. If we don't want to get this too much delayed.
Well, let's see. Let's have a look real quick.
I mean, it's a spheres build and bent, which means he's mostly just looking for the obvious fuck ups.
Fair enough.
To be fair, it's not that. Well, no, you can.
And
fuck
I'm
up
not going
with
to go over it
Spheres
with a fine-tooth comb, but if it looks, for the most
Obviously
part,
fucked.
correct, then okay, there's that. I mean, I as far as I remember, you don't make too many mistakes anyway, there, Jan. So most likely, something's above board.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But the
Well,
most
maybe.
obvious mistakes Lubs already punched me for, basically. I mean, didn't punch, but he pointed them out. That was
No,
because I
he
wasn't
punched you in the
remembering
face for
Terrapon.
fucking up. How dare
Oh.
you?
But yeah. Just for reference, exactly one of the Yu-Gi-Oh animes is actually good. Like is
The
an
original?
actually decent show.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It's not the first one.
No,
At least
no, it
it's-
is not. For the love of God, no.
At least
I
it's better
think
than card
the
games
second
on
one was
motorcycles at high speed for some asinine reason.
I think the first season has its merits. It's got this
Oh, yeah.
nice kind of dark Egyptian vibe, which you don't really get much with other. I can't really think of any other anime off the top of my head that goes with the Egyptian stuff.
Mummy's alive.
Okay. Then again, I am not the biggest anime weeb, or I mean nerd.
I mean, you're not wrong that it does have a nice vibe, but also like it just has
It also has terrible writing. just-
incalculable amounts of
just
bullshit and bad
just-
writing.
Terrible writing, and it's really bad about the game mechanics too. Like I
Yep.
still remember the cutting the moon in half. Oh
Yeah.
god,
They made that into a real card.
I know.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, but it's also really dumb that it
R-
was.
Remember the Living Arrow and how it does nothing like what the actual Living Arrow card actually did? And he did all that
And
bullshit.
remember
And it's
how-
like, I fuse the magic circle and the mammoth graveyard into your blue eyes. And Kaiba's like, what the actual fuck is going on? I don't understand. That's none of the rules.
Oh, and you bitched at me about 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in one turn.
Yeah,
I'll kill
some
myself.
of the cards were very wrong.
Yeah.
They actually made a card that lets you do the 3 Blue Eyes in one turn bullshit as like an
Yeah,
actual
they
effect.
actually did.
But it's not terrible, but it probably will be.
It is terrible. It's actually a very not
Yeah.
Oh
great
no,
card.
I'm talking about what Cal said.
Yeah.
I need my glasses. Be right back.
But yeah, no.
Castle-
Arc V?
Castlevania anime wasn't too bad.
Arc V is actually okay.
What-
Despite the stupid ass name.
Mm-hmm.
I
GX?
I was about to say which one's that, but I lost track of the show after. Like,
Yeah.
I watched most of well, okay, maybe not even most, but I watched like, sporadically the first series, and then I watched like 2 episodes of the Academy thing, and that's the end of what I actually watched.
Oh yeah,
I was also
that
tangentially
is the
aware
entry for me.
that was
Yeah.
I was tangentially aware of the motorcycle thing, and then past
Yeah.
that, it's just nothing.
You know,
It's void for me.
Yeah,
I didn't
2
like-
after that one is Arc V, where they actually follow the rules of the anime. The character does the bullshit fuck you, I pull new cards into existence exactly once, and it's in like the first episode to introduce the new mechanic. I would have been pissed at that if he wasn't A, obviously possessed at the time, so it looked like cool dark magical whatever, and B, he then spends the next like 3 episodes going, how the fuck do these cards work? I have them, how do they work? And getting his ass kicked repeatedly, which I found hilarious. Like,
oh, I shoot web.
I just
yeah, pretty much. Instead of, oh look, contact fusion now exists and I am an instant master. And these cards didn't have these mechanics when I sent them into space several years ago. Because that is a real thing that happened.
Yeah,
in GX.
remembered there was a Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
there was.
And
There
There
were
were
several.
2.
There's a couple now, but I just remembered actually going. Did I actually see it in theaters?
Did you see the one with the time travel?
I did, in theaters.
I
Wow.
don't remember. I was thinking about the one with with the blue eyes shining dragon or whatever the hell.
Oh yeah, that one I saw
Oh, yeah.
as well. That was
Yep.
not a bad movie.
I don't remember.
I mean,
I saw
it's
that
It's
better.
a bad card, though.
It's better than the one where Seto Kaiba breaks into the afterlife on a rocket ship.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. That is the thing that happens though.
He's that much of a sore loser. He's like, no, I will get my final duel with Yugi's other half. Then he first he tries to
Everything
make a
from
fake
his-
Millennium Puzzle. Then when that doesn't work, he breaks into the afterlife with a rocket ship, aka he
Didn't
kills
make
himself.
a clone body and talk about how it had the quote perfectly coiffed hair.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
you did not take that breakup very well.
All right, you got it. If that was a line in the movie, they were 100% not taking it seriously.
They were not. No.
they, they were
That
parodying
or it is
themselves.
very canon that Kaiba wants Yugi, the other half, like bad.
He went straight on Lex Luthor. It was hilarious.
Anyway, hello. We're all here, yes?
Yes,
Yep.
we are.
We're just making conversation until Bent finishes looking at the sheet.
Yeah, that's. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh yeah, he said he looks good.
Yeah,
in the
I
Roll20
punched
chat.
in there. 'cause I
Oh,
didn't-
nice. Okay, then I will use that from now on.
I should probably get on Roll20. That might be a good idea.
It
I should
might
probably
be.
stop fighting Surtur and Fate Grand Order.
That would maybe help.
But-
probably I should also stop doing stuff in World of Warcraft.
Yeah. I'm
going into.
I'm trying to finish up the very last 3 chapters of Lost Spell 2 before Lost Spell 3 drops. So excited
We're
for it.
So,
Yeah, the only there's let's see. I'm looking forward to the Virgil DLC for PC, and then Cyberpunk. Those are the 2 things on my list.
I'm actually looking forward to the Stardew Valley update that's supposed to come out by the end of the month.
Really?
It's okay, you can just call it Harvest Moon.
Yeah. Or
mean,
Rune
shit,
Factory.
The makers of Harvest Moon can't even call it Harvest Moon.
No. Yeah.
Oh god, that reminds me, I need to play more Rune Factory.
Ah, good old Rune Factory. You want milk? Go fight these giant minotaurs and tame them! But they're minotaurs. They can't have milk. Do it anyway!
I mean, yeah. I got it free.
That's fair.
Fucking
But it's like-
fun to intimidate. Oh, that's so good.
I have to go and fight a giant monster just to get at my summer crops in a certain cave every day, and it's like, okay then, I guess that's enforced combat mechanic, thanks.
Is there any better feat I can take? Hold on.
You could get that,
I could just get weapon focus, if nothing else. But that's not
You-
really worth it, honestly.
no. I mean,
Okay,
not if
who's
you're,
that
unless
going?
you're planning on taking the whole weapon focus tree.
Yeah. And I don't have
The
what-
focus is
so-
bad, okay?
What's the sphere talent that lets you apply 1.5 times your strength mod?
Oh, I already do that.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't, because I'm being a rogue.
It only works if you're fighting one-handed with nothing in your other hand.
Yeah,
I-
so since I'm now going to 2-weapon fighting, that's not going to matter. Oh, also, guys, opinions. For my next feat, 2-weapon fighting or dual wield spear?
Dual wield sphere.
Depends. Do you like full attacks or moving?
I guess I like movement.
Dual wield sphere.
Dual wield sphere.
Okay, so
100%.
why are we all in the Citadel? Didn't we just one of us come in here or 2 of us come in here on a stealth mission? So I can
Yeah.
tell you did
Can't
so
see.
much.
Well, yes. Technically, I've just got you all on the map here. But
oh, okay.
Okay.
just
that
so I
reminds me, I
had
should-
all the tokens like in one spot or whatever. Technically, you guys are probably back at the Lord's Dalliance,
Yep, we're drinking.
which honestly, I don't have a map for. So that's
Aren't
why
there
we're
like a...
defaultly in the nifty space where you can hang out and hide out wherever. This is the
I'm-
safest spot for everybody anyway. So
I'm sure there's like a
Other than
bazillion free bars you could pluck out of nowhere.
yeah, there probably
yeah.
is.
I get your point.
But that was, I mean, most of what you're going to be doing is running through here and stuff anyway. There's really not a lot going on in the Lord's Dalliance Tavern, so. But then again, depending on what you do and who you interact with at the bar, I might actually have to pull one out of my ass.
I mean, we'll try not to make it that much difficult.
I quietly drink in the corner until everybody gets back. I am the loner in the corner of the bar.
Not drinking with the dwarves?
No. I don't drink. I'm not drinking with anybody.
Alright.
I will sit near the loner and constantly point at him.
So we assassinated one guard captain, we got one to kill the other, and
then the one that killed the other got thrown in jail.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
and I think that was it. I think, yeah, we assassinated that guard party and robbed them, and then we just rolled up back into town.
Yep.
Well, I think we can wait for the festival or the bard or whatever to come here, or we can like assassinate the last captain and kick stuff off. I don't know.
Weren't there 5? So aren't there 2 more?
There are 5 captains, yes. And you have effectively taken out 3 of them.
Yeah.
There is, let's see, Mott, if I remember correctly, is in prison, or imprisoned. Ederly
Yep.
is dead. And
Applesauce is in prison.
Varning is dead. So we've got Barhold and the last one whose name I do not have handy at the moment. Why not?
Possibly because I don't think we actually like interacted with him or anything related to him at all.
No, not yet, because he's like the head one, and I can't think of his actual name right now.
Just
Well-
call him Ron Swanson and have him be super uninterested in actually doing his job. He'd rather be woodworking.
Oh, I found it. I forgot this thing existed. It's perfect. I may use my strength modifier in place of my... Oh, wait, no, that's right. I wasn't doing that because I didn't need it. Ah, damn it! Sorry, I'm trying to find a good feat.
What is that captain's name?
Yeah, I guess. Do we try and do more sabotage? Do we want to start making guards randomly disappear in the middle of the night?
Lord Thomas Haviland. He's the head captain. Yes, Haviland. So Barhold and Haviland are left. Other people of note and importance here is Father Donegan, the chapel head priest or whatever you want to call him. Then there is the Magister, Tacitus. And last but not least, the guy who runs the rookery, who is... where's his name? That's Tacitus of Moramon, the Magister of Ballantyne, and... Ah, there we go. Mad Martin Rayard, the one who runs the rookery. He's the Raven Master.
Okay.
Have we figured out any way to fuck with them yet?
From what you found out from Timian, Rayard pretty much doesn't go anywhere. He stays up in the rookery because he loves his ravens. The ravens are in the top of the tower. If you look at your map, it would be room 43, tower level number 4. That is where he would be. And Haviland, if I remember, Tacitus is in 47, keep level 4. And I do not remember where Haviland is. Give me a moment, and I will find out where his room is. And I wish I could.
I mean, we can fly up to the top of the tower and kill all the ravens, I guess.
I mean, but the thing is, they're ravens. They're gonna make a shit ton of noise if you disturb them.
And counterpoint, he's also always up there with his fucking ravens, which means direct conflict that we may or may not win. I don't know.
I mean, we could probably kill him, but the thing is, we couldn't do it quietly. Don't get me wrong, killing the guy in charge of all the messages, great idea, but do we have a way to do it quietly?
I mean, I can make a giant storm and just kill all the ravens and then fly the fuck away from the dude.
Does he get feed shipped up there? Like, we could put poison in the next batch of bird food going up there.
We do
Well,
like
I mean,
poisoning things.
he does come down to eat and stuff like that, but for the most part, I mean, he just tends the ravens.
Well, there
So
you go.
he has no
Poison has
other
food.
than like to eat in the mess hall if he does or whatever. He really has no reason to. If I remember correctly, he doesn't talk with the other people all that much, other than bringing the messages down to whoever he needs to bring them to, which is usually probably the Magister. And Haviland is in 41, keep level 3. No, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Tacitus the Magister is in room 41 of keep level 3, and Haviland is in 47. Keep level 4, yes.
And the Raven Master's in Tower Level 4.
And he's in 43, tower level 4, yep. Of course, in order to get to Father Donegan when they're sleeping, that would be, 17. But you got to get past the sleeping guards in 9 and the acolytes in 15 to get to him. Otherwise, there are, service times and stuff. He'd be in 26 with some of the other acolytes tending to, I guess that would be on the holy days. Actually, I think during the day he's usually in 26, the chapel. The acolytes would be there with him or tending, walking around the keep itself somewhere.
I mean, unless you want me to sneak in during the very dead ass of night and wait for a whole day on the ceiling or something. We're not going to get in there quietly. I mean, I probably have enough stealth that I could do it if I was lucky. But
Even
I
then.
have to go alone. I don't think any of you could make that trip as well. No offense. Well,
I mean, thanks to how perception works, if we just had like I stand on top with his storm off, he would basically be invisible,
Mm-hmm.
like on top of it, because -10 penalty to perception checks per 10 feet, tall tower.
Yes, this is true. How could we kill the ravens and make it look like a natural accident? Not like a freak storm that's obviously magical in nature, or poison.
Some kind of disease that would have run amok through the hundreds of ravens?
That could work.
Wait, the real question is, how fast are ravens? Can they actually fly away from me without dying?
That's a good question.
Considering their HP pools, no, they cannot.
I would think that. I mean, if you ended up like plopping yourself into the tower somehow and had your power going off, they probably would not be able to get away very easily.
Okay, so ravens have a 40-foot fly speed, and you have a raging pile of BS.
Yeah.
I
Cutting
think
it
the
in,
ravens are fucked.
you cutting it in half and subtracting 10. They got a fly speed of 10.
No, I'm cutting it in half and subtracting 20. They
Oh.
have 0.
0 fly speed without taking damage.
So, no, they cannot.
Okay, so
That, I think that might just kill them just being in the blizzard.
I have a question.
That
Could
is,
you increase the size of this blizzard to make it look like a freak storm and not something that's a controlled small magical effect?
I don't know. Did you pick up that talent?
Not currently,
Okay.
no.
I love that talent,
Do
especially
do we-
combined with the blind sight one.
Does our current wizard accompanying us, or sorceress, or whatever she is, have the ability to summon a storm that will conceal your blizzard within it?
Are you talking about Cinder?
Yeah.
She's a bard.
Okay.
So no. I am the house wizard.
So does she have the power to?
No, she does not, unfortunately.
Okay. Does anyone have an augury spell that would let us predict the weather for the next few nights? Because, I mean, if it's just going to rain, you can go in there under the cover of rain and no one will think twice about the blizzard, right? It's just like, oh, it was a freak storm.
that is not untrue.
Unfortunately, I do not.
I have no such abilities.
Yeah, but you know what we do
Let's
have?
see, Cinder.
What do we have?
is-
Gold. You can just fucking like buy an almanac.
That's true.
That's a good point. We don't even need like a spell for it, just an almanac.
Yeah, she's only a.
I mean, somebody else
third
probably
level
used
bard.
spells to make the almanac, but we can
Yeah.
just go buy an almanac.
Well, there might be somebody in Alden Cross that might be able to do some augury. Let's see. I do not have a note on where the information for Alden Cross is, but let's get back to it. There we go.
Oh, no, wait, I do have an idea. So, you're killing the ravens. The Raven Master will probably come up during the storm to check on them. We can assassinate him while that's happening and disappear his body.
There we go. Get him during lunch. 'Cause that's the one time we know he goes down there.
Yeah, but he's surrounded by everyone. I'd have to, like, drop in, slit his throat in the middle of the mess hall, then everyone would chase me.
Let me rephrase that. You get him as he's going back up to the rookery.
Right, okay.
You know what I just realized?
What is that?
The fucking you can't move thing feels like the 3 paces slash from One Piece.
Yeah.
What do we want to do? Everyone, come on, speak up now.
I think your idea is good.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, so you're going to. Well, you want to catch him on his way back, but where do you plan on catching him or trying to get him?
In the dead of night, I will climb up the side of the tower, completely silent and invisible to the naked eye, and then I will wait on the side of the Rookery Tower, hidden in a small alcove, thanks to my small body, until the time where he is alone.
You missed your opportunity to quote the song from Anastasia.
Shit.
I love that deadpan shit.
Wait, hang on. Have we gotten an almanac to check the weather yet?
No, but we can go do that.
Let's go do that.
Alrighty. So you go, let's see, we go into town and you find the local, that would probably be in the local little bookshop. And, let's see, so you find the bookshop. Who's going to buy the almanac?
I think our face should buy the almanac?
I buy the almanac.
Alright, so you get in, you're looking around. Do you just, do you go in, well, when you get inside, inside this little bookshop, it kind of looks like a typical bookshop. There's shelves everywhere and books and everything. The person who runs this place actually keeps it quite organized. There's, like if you were going into a Barnes and Nobles where they got the signs over everything and whatnot. And do you want to just ask the guy for it, or do you want to look around?
I'll do a quick sweep, for like just a quick glance to see if I can just spot it. But otherwise, I will just
Perception check.
ask. Yeah. Pull that up. Got it in another window. Yeah. There we go. Oh, perception. Thankfully, I am partially wisdom based, so.
Huzzah.
No, I'm not, but I still put ranks into it. I'm thinking of the old samurai, I think. Anyway.
17. Okay, so you step through the door. You take your cursory glance around to see if you can see what you're looking for. You see a nice old man with glasses looking at a book behind the counter, and off to the left in the back you just notice there's a sign that says Almanacs.
Okay. I give him a nod of greeting and then head over to the almanacs and
Alright.
grab the one for insert current year here.
Yep, you will see that there is a collection of almanacs from various years past, and why you'd want past year almanacs, I don't know, but there is a section, there's one whole shelf with about 10 of the current year's almanacs.
Okay, I grab one and
Alright.
I go back up to the counter.
You bring it back up to the counter. Now this is basically just a bunch of pages sewn together. Not like a hardcover or anything. It kind of looks like a pamphlet.
Hardcovers were a lot harder to make.
Yeah.
and
So
it's
this
not
is
worth
just
the
a nice
effort for an
little
almanac.
sewn together paperback pamphlet, so to speak. And you bring it up. The guy looks at you, goes, no, okay, 3 kappa.
I pull out a silver piece and put it on the counter.
Alrighty. He will give you 7 copper back.
Do I actually even have? Hold on, give me a second. I need to actually check my equipment. Okay. I don't have it in my inventory. I probably spent it all. So I'll just grab one from the party stocks. We have some copper or something, right? Gold piece. Hold on. It really doesn't matter. I give him the money and I take the change.
There you go. Wow, what the...
Just abstract it, man. It makes life so much better.
Retweeting things, huh? Okay. Okay.
Gotta open up the loot list so I can take the money off of it.
Alright, so he says thank you. Have a good day. and you can head on back to the Lord's Dalliance. All right. Turns out, as you get back, you're probably thumbing through it while you're walking back, or just gonna wait till you get back to the Lord's Dalliance.
Thumb through it on the way.
All right. You're thumbing through it and whatnot, and it turns out that this actually is conveniently the rainy season. It it is fall. It is fall, so it's getting colder and whatnot. So, in this area, let me just double check the world map real quick.
There.
Looking at Purity over there. Yeah, we are in the near the at the borderlands. Okay, so forgot where we were exactly on the world map there, the island map, so to speak. During rain and whatnot at this time, it's not unheard of for there to be some ice and stuff like frozen rain, sleet. Though it's not predicted to be raining this week, but this month there should be some. Actually, I don't think they get that detailed at the specific dates and times, but the average months and weeks or something. It's been a while since I've looked at an almanac. But it is the rainy season, and there might be a good chance. Let's see. Let me actually do a roll here to see what... we'll say that there is a... Oh. All right. You happen to notice that as you were walking back to the Lord's Dalliance, it is a dark and gloomy day. It might actually be a rainy night after all. Tonight, surprisingly enough.
Damn it, we just wasted 3 copper. I'm kidding.
Oh, the horror.
Truly, we have wasted all of our money, and we can't even recoup it by killing the guy.
Well, I mean, that's gonna happen eventually. We're probably going to slaughter this entire village and let the goblinoids take it over, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but will we really remember to take those 3 copper back?
We'll turn a profit. It'll be fine.
So
That's right.
I
There's
guess
still those magic goggles around the link.
Sips a mug of warm ale and wishes fridges had been invented.
See,
That's a
the
good
funny
point.
thing about that is, they fridges aren't that new. They just used shitloads of ice.
Yeah, they were called ice boxes.
And they were typically buried pretty deep underground, if I recall. Anyway, Cal was going to say something. What?
So I'm gonna fly up in the sky and descend on the tower at night. Is that what I'm hearing?
I think so.
I guess so.
Is that right, CJ? That was your plan?
Yep.
I think CJ's plan involves slightly more spider climb, but it's more or less the same thing.
No.
Can you give other people flight yet?
No,
Dang.
Can you carry other people with your strength score?
possibly.
Do you have the ability to encourage it to rain tonight somehow with
It's gonna
science?
rain
Like,
It's going to rain. We're already good on that.
okay.
The almanac said so, and then the sky.
And then it
also
started
said so.
raining.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so we can do this. So question is, what are we gonna do if he is in fact up there?
Kill him.
Okay.
Kill him.
Okay.
You may
Do you-
have to fight him.
That is correct.
Do we have the bag of holding?
Oh God.
Yes, I think
I
so.
don't- I don't think we've bought one yet. No, actually.
We should look into that. I want something to put the body in if we kill him.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna put yourself in the bag of holding to get up there.
No.
I thought you were going to put the rest of us in the bag of holding to get up there.
I don't
No.
think the bag of holding has that much
I don't
space.
That
think
would
you can
kill
breathe.
you. I
was gonna say I
want
don't
something
think
to
you can
dispose
breathe
of the
in there.
body with.
In the bag of holding.
You have about like 6 minutes of air, if I recall.
10 minutes split between all creatures.
Right. That's why I was.
That's
thinking
only if
Alfred
it's
could go in the
closed.
bag. Right.
If you
That's why I
just
was
hold
thinking
the
Alfred.
damn thing open, we have all the air we need.
Ah, yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Speaking of, Alfred is going to go and buy some
By the
stone cleaner and acid.
We definitely 100% should like get a bag of holding specifically so we can put Alfred in, so we can have a surprise attack at some point.
Oh my god, yes.
Can you imagine? Just fucking,
Yeah, we.
You're like, hey, there's something in this bag you might want to see.
Then I pop out like, bleh, it's me.
Knife to the throat. Yeah.
Be so
Oh my god. We need like a little box of holding and make it a Jack in the Box, but
Oh my
it's just Alfred coming out and stabbing you.
Stab.
God. Okay,
Uh.
alright. Stone cleaner. What?
Because blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't the rain get rid of that?
No.
No? Okay.
If you say this out loud, Alfred's like, no, trust me, I know what I'm doing.
I mean, no, this is not things he was saying out loud. He,
So Alfred once more assumes his guise as a doddering old man and is like, excuse me, sir, I'd like to buy some cleaning supplies.
Oh god, my ears.
Why, sure, old man. Here you go. What are you looking for?
Oh, just some acids and some scouring powder so I can clean some bad stains off of a stone or wood and wooden floor. I
Oh.
slaughtered a cow the other day and it's not coming out very well.
Ah, they have a lot of blood in them, don't they? All right.
Yeah.
Well, here you go. Got a vial of acid here, and the scouring pad thingies. The sponges are over there. Unless, of course,
Cute.
you'd want some of that iron wool.
Oh yes, give me some of that too. And do you have any iodine powder or maybe some what's the other medieval equivalent of bleach? I'm forgetting it.
I
Wouldn't know.
Lye? Yeah, lye.
Lye. There
that's
you
the
go.
one.
Bent does not know
Very-
the market price for these things, so I'm just going to throw out an arbitrary thing of, here's your cleaning supplies, and I'll ask you for 2 silver.
Okay then. Alfred will give him 3 silver for being so helpful to an old man.
Considering the average pay of a peasant in these times was about like 3 copper or so, according to like one of the various rule books. I think that sounds about right.
Yeah.
You'd have to save up a little bit, but if you're a butcher, you would probably make more than the average peasant anyway.
Yeah,
Alright, I have various cleaning supplies. Thank you.
there you go.
That was very good cover, by the way, with the butcher.
Butcher
Yeah,
the cow.
thanks.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I
like,
wouldn't have thought
be
of
honest, you want to clean up blood, just not what kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Honestly, you don't even need to be a butcher. It's like medieval ages. Everyone slaughters an animal at some point or another for stores. It's like, I had a cow. He was old, so I put him out of his misery and ate him.
She stopped producing milk, so we had
Yeah.
to kill her and eat her.
Yep. And I turned her into salted venison for the rest of the season. Yay.
You turned her from cow to deer? That's pretty impressive.
Well,
that's a good magic
salted
trick.
beef, whatever.
Potato clamato.
Look, venison just slipped out, okay? I don't know why I said that. I knew it was stupid as soon as I said it.
Okay, yeah. So you got the cleaning supplies.
Yeah.
So during the day, you guys have got the almanac. You found out it's gonna rain this month. It's the rainy season. Looking at the weather, looks like it's going to rain tonight, and it's a pretty brisk and chilly day. So You're sure that it's going to be nice and cold in the evening. You've gone out, you got some cleaning supplies for the mess that you intend to make in the rookery. And if there's anything else throughout the rest of the day other than drinking and eating and hanging at the Lord's dalliance, we can move forward, I guess.
Alfred will stalk one of the guards very subtly, switching his disguise up in alleys every 20 minutes. He's trying to learn their patrol routes to figure out if he can make some of them disappear quietly.
Okay. So that's what you'll be spending the rest of the afternoon into the evening doing? Alright. Give me a perception check.
Cool. My god, I'm much more stealthy with this character than I was with my bullshit Eclipse, who was literally invisible.
Helps
keep the-
that you're playing in a game where sea invisibility isn't super fucking common.
Yes.
Yeah. Or
Because
fucking
wasn't.
see through illusions or infrared vision or. Sorry.
Alright, well, with a 23 perception, I mean, the guards, they do their patrols and whatnot, so it's not like they're trying to hide it. They want to be obvious and everything, so it's rather easy to tell that, now, you were doing this in the town of Aldencross. That is a mile away from Fort Ballantine. Just so you guys are realizing the difference here. So you're doing this in Aldencross, or were you going to do this around near Ballantine? You were going to do that in Aldencross, weren't you?
Guess I'd do it, yeah, in Alton Cross.
Okay. Aldencross, just so you know, is not... It's the town where the Lord's Dalliance is. And, of course, our tunnel is a mile long to get into the tower. Or into the fortress, Fort Ballantine.
Do they... they don't share guards, do they?
No, they do not.
Oh.
That's it, and that's what I'm now realizing here with the thing. So, in town, there is a town guard. They seem to be walking and making their rounds about once every 20 minutes or so. You'll see a group of 3 or 4 guards walking around. You can see that they there's a group usually going around the periphery of town, and there's some that tend to meander their way. It doesn't seem like they've actually got a path or pattern. They just kind of amble around and check everything out and change up their paths and whatnot. But that's Aldencross. Aldencross really isn't the... it's just a waypoint for you guys, because the main goal is to take out Fort Ballantine. Ballantine is the big powerhouse, and that's where the real guards and stuff are. The real... actually, the Ballantine is a gate, because there is a wall going from Ballantine all the way across the border and whatnot. So when the hordes are going to come through, they're going to have to go through the gates and then filter south. Because they're coming from the north. Yeah, so that's the main point, is taking care of that. So it does help to know that there are guards, and they come through about they walk, make their presence known about every 20 minutes or so on a routine walk that meanders through town. But unfortunately, it's not going to help you too much with Fort Ballantine.
Okay.
And
I know
think,
if...
And you realize that you could very easily take these guards out, probably, and just stash them in an alleyway or something if you wanted to. They probably wouldn't be stumbled upon very easily, unless, of course, the next group actually went in the same path. But since it didn't seem like they are, you could probably effectively screw things up for them.
I'm gonna keep that in mind for before we actually start sabotaging the border. Do we know if the horde's gonna come through Aldencross?
Let me double check here on the
I think the
map.
main thing is that we make sure the gate fort is undefended, and then we
Yeah.
open the gate.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the hordes will pour through the gate, and then they'll take
Pretty
over
much,
the rest.
but yeah, they would be rampaging
we
through
won't-
Alden Cross beforehand. They
Yeah,
would.
we won't really have to worry about the towns as much.
No, I worry because they got that sweet pair of magic and secret door detecting goggles I want to yoink after the.
I mean, honestly, why don't you just do that at night?
I could,
Just,
but that would put them on high alert.
I mean, not necessarily.
You would suspect that crimes happening in Alden Cross would not really affect the alert system in Ballantyne. You know, it's a town it's a decent town that is a mile away.
Okay, that's fair. All right, yeah.
So,
I will keep that in mind. And it's like, well, if I ever get bored, I think I'll see how many of the guards I can take out before they notice they're missing their number at the end of the day.
You just you just go full hitman and slowly kill everyone and hide the bodies places all across
Yeah.
the town.
Assassin's Creed, it's like, how many bodies did I put in this haystack? And then they put a limit on it. I'm like, oh, that's annoying, but it makes sense. You can't just toss a dozen bodies into this one haystack again.
I mean, but can you? As long as they're all in bags of holding.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go look for a bag of holding.
Ch-
Oh my. Oh wait, no, I don't need this. Never mind. I forgot. I was looking at seize the opportunity, and then I remembered I don't actually need it for my build currently.
It is very good.
It's very good. It just so happens that most of my stuff also triggers on attacks of opportunity. So
Oh right.
I'm just looking at POW feeds because I need to.
I'm
need
just
one-
realizing a mistake that they made in making the map of the Mercury.
What's that?
Well, everything that I've seen on like movies and TV of rookeries, there's usually a number of big windows, or it's actually like part of the actual rooftop. And this is a room with a ceiling, and the walls do not depict any windows.
So there's nowhere for the ravens to go.
Which is kind of stupid. How are
Exactly.
they? How are they supposed to be let out? Through a hole in the roof? There must be a window somewhere in there that they just didn't put on the map.
That's kind of fan-fucking-tastic, though. Like, in the amusing way.
However they get out, that's how my aura is getting in. So.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just starting to decide. It's like, okay, so do I say that there's a number of windows, that it's an open, it's kind of like an open space thing? Is this the top of the tower?
I mean, whatever floateth thine boat, and then they die. They
Well,
die anyway.
I mean, they'd be in cages, and most, like, modernly, people who keep pigeons and stuff, they're usually on the rooftop, out in the open. So since this has got a room attached to it, I'm going to say that the rookery is actually an open, it's the top of the tower. It's going to be an open air thing. They're in cages, and, yeah. So he probably sleeps in the... It doesn't even say where he sleeps, honestly. It just says that he's, like, always in there.
To be fair, we're also going far more super stealth route than I'm sure the book intends.
This is true. I think they're intending for you to go all the way up the tower floor by floor instead of outside. But hey,
Yeah,
you know,
I think they want us to siege the fucking place.
That's such an oversight. You're supposed to, like, saboteur this shit. Like, overland? That's boring.
To be
Alright.
fair, most people don't have a constant spider climb.
That's
All
fair.
right.
This is true.
I'm just gonna outright ask all you crazy people, what would be a good feat to get for like just like what my build is with
Power attack.
Does that work with attack? Yeah. Well, I guess it
Yeah,
does.
it works with all melee attacks that aren't touch attacks.
That's a good point. All right, so be it. It's basic, but it works.
I mean, yeah. And then you can get Vital Strike later because you do attack actions.
Yeah, join me in the Vital Strike Club.
I don't think I've ever actually done Vital Strike before, so I guess sure, why not?
I mean, it's almost stereotypically associated with non-barrage spheres.
Yeah. Oh, that's why, because I usually do dual wielding a barrage. Okay.
Like, I'm doing attack actions anyway, might as well roll 3 times as many dice. Or 4 times, or 2 times, depending on your bab.
Oh god. And I have 3d6.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, speaking of good feats, if you don't mind a little investment... oh wait, no, you use Dice Show Expertise, so that partially wouldn't stack.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe.
On its
Yeah,
all
no.
attack rolls, +2 damage on it. Okay. Yeah, it's easy enough.
Callus, do you have any preparations for tonight, or any other thing you'd like to do to get ready?
I'm just double checking to see if there's any veils that would be more useful than what I currently have, but I'm thinking no.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I'm all set. I mean, that is to say, I'm not actually ready to prepare.
Yeah, what are the rest of you slackers going to be doing while we're doing all the hard work?
Wow.
I mean, I can stealth with you now if you want to, and then you
Could
have
you
another
spider
fighter there.
climb up the tower?
I don't think so. But can I fly up the tower? Is the question?
That would be
No, I
insane
don't
is
have
the question.
flying.
Do you have the key power of fly?
No, I have not the key power of fly. I needed other stuff first. It's on my next level list.
Get it, eventually.
I needed regeneration, key weapon, mental stats, and key clone first.
Where's the section on the heirloom weapon again? On the forums? That in rules?
Oh.
Should be a link.
Yeah.
But-
Oh wait, now I remember. It's in character creation.
Mm.
Part of the traits. Yeah, there we go. There we
Right, let's go kill the crow man.
Alrighty, so let's see here. We got. So we're going with. Oh, why did that not move?
I mean, I could just
Damn,
walk up
brute.
the tower in my monster form if I really wanted to.
I mean, that's an option, yes?
I mean, inside, not just up the tower.
I think that it defeats the point of we're trying to blame this on not us.
Yeah,
Nobody would know that it was
but
me.
they'd be on high alert because a huge monster just attacked the tower.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I'm just medium-sized, by the way.
Potato clamato, man.
But yeah, I
Fear can make people do silly things, like exaggerate and say you were 15 feet tall.
they'd be lying. But yeah, I get you.
How much do you weigh?
300 feet tall and breathes fire.
And what did someone say about waiting? Weight?
Do you weigh?
240 pounds.
40? Yeah, I can't carry you.
All right, Alfred's
Was
like,
that you
okay, I
can't
guess
or you
I'll sneak up there in the dead of night and climb. You got to give me 5 minutes to be in position, otherwise I'm afraid you're a little faster than I am.
Sorry, Callist, was that a you can carry me or you can't?
I can carry 120 pounds more and fly.
So +4 strength wouldn't help, I guess. Eh.
I really need to get the. Now that I have a ranged attack, I need to get verbal.
I mean, if you could boost my strength by +4, that would let me carry a total of 245 more pounds or as a total.
Yeah,
If we-
that's
yeah.
wait, 245 and I weigh 240.
Less than that.
So
Or we could get a bag of holding and a breathing bubble to give you air and stick you in the bag of holding.
Just leave the damn bag open.
yeah,
won't fit in a bag of holding, by the way.
yeah, most people don't do that.
Yeah, that's why I was specifically saying Alfred, because he's just small.
Small little turtle man.
That doesn't solve the problem of the 240-pound greatsword monster.
I think what's just gonna have to happen is that Alfred's gonna have to take care of it.
And Alfred,
Alfred,
I think you guys can go on without me if
Yep.
if it doesn't work. So
Alfred and I. Sorry.
All right.
yeah.
Feel kind of bad that no one else gets to come along, but okay, we'll try and wrap this up quickly.
Hopefully he's not a boss.
If he is, I guess we'll run away. And then everything will be fine.
If you can't kill him, even though he's a boss, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
before I start descending on the tower, I put up my temporary HP. And then
I will once more shift into the form of a Duergar, just so that we won't be implicated with this.
Even if you do get spotted, smart.
Yeah. You might want to do the same, or at least consider it if you don't want to.
oh yeah, I'm an Asimar now.
Oh,
I've always that's always been something I wanted to do. Make an Asimar necromancer, just because it just I just love it. Like I am pure good, but
I think you'd be a fallen Asimar then.
oh yeah. I like the idea of somebody appearing pure and then being horribly evil. You know, it's what you get for listening to stereotypes.
Yep. Alright.
You racist fuck.
I'll be right back.
As we're flying, Ilford just sort of whispers to I, so, just the two of us tonight.
Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
We don't talk much, do we?
You
know.
you hear over the mind link. No.
I don't think we have the mind link anymore. If we're over 100 feet away from,
Oh.
Like a mile.
Yeah, unfortunately, unless I. Well, actually, Aaron probably would have to travel with you and stay down into the basement. That way we can communicate quietly. And I'd still be able to heal you if necessary.
It's only 4 floors, that's like 60 feet. So if he's in the basement, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would still work.
But do you
Right,
have
yeah.
mind speech with Clink Clank Clunky Man? Why would he come with?
Yeah. No, there's no point. I don't respond. I don't actually say. I guess I sleep or whatever.
I'm just trying to imagine, could we even sneak you into the secret passage if necessary? But no, your stealth would mean that everyone would notice you going into the basement.
Clank, clank, clank.
Clank, motherfucker.
I'm pretty sure there's some kind of alchemical solution that can muffle armor. I'll see if I can get some and make you some at some point.
I have a -1 from Dex.
I mean, I eventually get the ability to make just portals, and people can step through them.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be my end game. Actually, it might not even need to be my end game. Hold on. Warp, not War Sphere. I don't care about War Sphere. Warp.
Alright, let's get to the top of this tower so we can murder the Crowman and get out of here. Oh, I'm just...
Alrighty, so, Aaron will follow you, and actually, so let's see, I'm going to move him
Huh.
into the basement. Whoops. No, that's right, he's already in the basement at the moment. Duh.
There's a wormhole
So remove that.
talent.
So there he
That's
is,
basically
hanging
like
out there.
Portal,
We'll
but
move everybody
cheaper.
else over to this corner here. Silas, you're staying behind also, right? Alright, so I was going to fly. Alfred was going to climb.
Yep.
Let's see here. So that means...
I have posted an image of what I think this guy is going to look like.
That is an image, all right.
I mean, that Mad Mardigan, that looks pretty appropriate. I mean,
the amazingly enough, the description is he's probably gonna look a lot like that. Start to realize
that
What?
that is bent just yanks.
So going at night, once I've you take the tunnel from the Lord's Dalliance all the way to the basement of number 1 here. And let's see, so let's get you over here. Okay, so Alfred, you get into the armory here. There's nobody inside. How do you get to the outside of the wall?
Is there a
Actually,
window in the armory?
there are no windows in. Floats down the territory.
What?
I can actually travel outside and fly to the tower. But you walking outside would be a little bit different. I'm just once you're here, you've got the stairwell going up, and according to the map, this is the same tower that the Rickery's at the top. You are small, correct?
Yep.
All right. Other than actually making your way outside and climbing around the walls, you might be able to inspect the chimney and climb out that way to get outside. Otherwise, you're gonna have to figure out a way to get outside to climb outside.
I'll inspect the chimney. I've crawled through worse places to shank a dude.
All right, let's see. Get back to number 2. I'm pretty sure it said that you would be able to make it.
I'm pretty sure I have at-will Featherfall and could just chuck you somewhere.
Chimney out over the river tip vents to keep delivery so small this room could get smoky and prolonged. Yes, actually, the chimney does go outside. It doesn't go more than a floor or so it kind of like just vents right up and out. And yeah, you will be able to climb out there. So
Yeah, I'll do that.
get you out on the wall here.
Do 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 do.
And need you to make a climb check.
I have spider climb though.
Oh, you have spider climb. Okay, so then I will just
He's a half
move-
vampire.
I will just. That's right.
That is
Very,
100%
very
your
last.
fault.
Move you along
there.
the way. Just need you to make 1, 2, 3, 4
I have
stealth
returned.
checks to go unnoticed.
Yeah, okay. Just let me load my character, cause roll 20 is slow tonight.
Kinda shit.
Gotta have these behind me. Food.
There's one.
I have a pack of Nutter Butters. Mm.
Small shadow silently climbs the walls, unnoticed by all.
I just imagine you just quietly whispering that to yourself, like a small shadow climbs the wall, unnoticed by all.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. The one time someone hears me, I just like shank them and hide their body somewhere. Almost unnoticed by all.
I am the knight. Alright, so those 4, yeah, you are obviously able to climb up the wall in the dead of night. Actually, it has already started raining, so that helps. Almost forgot about that point. Shortly after nightfall, it had started raining, and it's a nice heavy rain. The spider climb is not going to affect your climbing any. Not a lot of buffeting winds or anything to affect the flight too much. I will need I to make. Let's see how many there, because you were able to travel.
I'm flying up, way up, and coming down at night. So
Okay, so you went way up. All right, so coming down at night. Just give me 1 stealth check.
Okay.
See if anybody notices you descending.
No.
I'm not carrying a light source. It's
Wow. All right.
Okay.
and while traveling, I would be in a fog bank.
Also, don't
Hey,
forget there's a big ass distance penalty.
Well,
The
there's
perception check.
there's the distance penalty, there's the weather penalty, darkness. So surprisingly enough, you go undetected.
Thank goodness.
Do you plan? Okay, so let's see. There are windows, and we will say that there are 3 windows: 1 to the north, 1 to the south, and 1 to the east. Because the west one is not going to be, because that's where a room is. Well, there's probably a room. There's a window to the west, but unfortunately, it's not going to give you access to where he is, because that would be a room. So, do you want to take the? You guys want to go in through the north, south, or east window, or check them out?
I'll come from the north.
I is going to come in from the north.
We'll
So
approach
put you
from
there.
the south window and try to silently open it so without
Come
alerting
in
you.
from the west.
Well, these windows, well, they're actually more just a hole. Actually,
Big-ass
no,
hole in the wall.
there would be there could be shutters. 'Cause-
It's an aviary. It's got to have shutters.
yeah,
Otherwise, they
it
just
would
fly
have
off.
shutters. So,
Birds just fly off.
well, they're also in cages, but
Yeah, but like the moment you open the cages, if there's not shutters,
yeah.
they fly out
They
before
might
you can
get
put the damage on them.
I forgot that Paragon stacks class or caster level. That's pretty nice.
All right, so let's see. Well, make your stealth check to open the shutters quietly.
Okay, I will make that roll 20. Why are you freezing on me?
Prodigy. Oh, you know what? Okay. So instead of I looking over some maths, and instead of getting power attack, I'm gonna get the portal talent. I'm gonna get extra magic talent and get portal, because that's gonna be way more helpful.
I mean, it is a good game.
It is. It is. But more to the point, that means I can bypass a lot of stealth things.
All right. With a 39, you are able to very quietly open up the window, the shutters there, and get to climb in under cover of darkness. Now, inside the room here, you will see a bunch of cages over here with all these ravens in it, and it looks like there's a person sleeping on a crappy little cot. Now, this room is disgusting. Give me a moment here. I'll give you the description of it. Should have got back to the Of course. Went too far.
If there's something obstructing the windows, then I think I will go in the same window as he does, because otherwise there's no way I'm getting in quietly.
All right.
I am disappointed I did not take the north window. I'm actually considering going back out the south window and going around to the north, just so I have to move less to kill this guy.
You would never guess by looking at this foul-smelling dark chamber littered with bird droppings that this is one of the key strategic places in Ballantine. Tended by a mad old codger named Martin Rayard, the Rookery is home to hundreds of messenger ravens, each ready to fly in case of attack by the savage tribes of the north. For the most part, all of the cages at the moment seem to be covered, so they're all very quietly sleeping, it would seem, along with the loud snores of that guy over there.
Okay.
That guy over there.
That would. I just thought of like the fucking dumbest cross talent. Quick save. Like it's just warp plus time, and it's like mark and recall. I think that'd be hilarious. Just.
There's already a talent for that.
Oh yeah, there is, isn't there? Well, I'm gonna rename it Quick Save.
Okay, so
No, fucking. I might make a character that does that someday.
I'm actually going to... Wait, do we have mental communication right now?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
I'm
why
gonna say...
Aaron is down in the basement, the dwarven
Yeah,
vault.
okay. I'll say, okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna go back out and go to the north window. The way I can coup de grace him just by jumping on him. After that, you activate your storm cloud to kill the birds before they alert everyone. Got it? Sound good? Okay, thank you. So just let me slip out the window, and I'm just gonna go around and presumably come out through here next to his bed.
No, actually,
You're gonna go... No, I'm sorry. You're gonna go climb back outside and come through the other window? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
the north window.
I think
Because it's
just
closer.
sneak
Like
over
why
there.
make a stealth check against all the birds if I don't have to?
Yep.
And this way I can just coup de grace him right away.
All right. You can make your stealth check to open the window.
Okay.
All right. You're able to open the window and get inside very quietly.
Okay. I will hold up like 5 fingers and start counting down, and then I'm gonna coup de grace this guy.
Okie dokie. Let's see here.
I will turn on Bindings of the Obliged and my Storm. Move the essence to them.
Okay, so
Now,
what is gonna do the
one
most
question I
damage?
have for is your storm contained contained by the room, like it spreads out from you, or is it just preternaturally all goes all the way out to the
It still
edge.
needs line of effect.
Did not catch that.
Still needs line of effect.
Line of
Like,
effect.
it
So
just-
if you're in the room, it's only going to fill the room. It's not going to go out through the walls.
Right.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because it
So
might
when-
seem a little strange
window-
that there's cold,
window kind of like-
snow and whatnot outside of the tower. So it would stay inside the tower. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Actually, did you guys close the windows behind you?
I would have done that. Yeah,
I
I
will
would
do
have.
Okay.
that as part of my action.
As part of opening it, you close them back up. Good.
All right, so I'm gonna coup de grace him with my guitar, which does the most damage.
Righty.
So you're not gonna kukri de gras?
So 12 and 18 is 30.
And it's a confirmed crit on coup de grace, right?
You auto crit.
It's
Confirm
just an
crit and
automatic
then
crit.
fortitude
Yeah.
of save
Then
of
add that
3
extra
damage.
27 on there.
So 57 damage.
So he's gotta
Means he needs to make a DC 67 fortitude save or fight it.
That is, I always thought it was if the damage didn't kill him outright, he had to make the fortitude save.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
correct.
I
Right?
mean,
Yeah.
if that kills him outright, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
57 points of damage is going to kill him outright. He
Okay.
very quietly bleeds out.
All right.
The storm thing goes
Oh, no.
off.
I just realized
let's
the second
see.
flaw.
So
You got
60.
Stone Cleaner. He died in his bed. You didn't
Take his
bring
bedroll too.
the fabric cleaner.
We'll take the fabric with us.
Okay.
Truly, this is the greatest
Alright.
of plan flaws. We are fucked.
right. Wow. Alrighty. So let's see. We got quite a bit of. They are taking the damage, definitely. And since the
And should they decide to move,
well, they'll be like flapping their wings and moving in the cages because the cold is definitely going to harm them. But they really can't get out of their cages and whatnot. There is gonna
oh,
be
okay.
there is gonna be some noise and everything, but the noise is being contained inside the walls. That noise really doesn't get out. But it is going to take. Wow. Let's see how.
Are these individual ravens?
Well, they've got them set up as raven swarms because it is.
So then this would do 1.5 damage, so it'd be 9 damage.
Because
Yeah.
swarms take bonus from AoE.
Yep.
Right.
All right. So 9 points of damage per round.
Like 3d3 per round, so times 1.5.
Okay, so it's going to take. Oh goodness. Well, actually, yeah, you're just gonna have to keep on doing that to. So we got 9. So it was
I mean,
9. and
he's happy to
9
just sit there and do it.
and
Takes 6 seconds per hit.
and 9, so that's 27, and 6 is 33.
Sorry, we did get
2 more rounds
I
of
now
that should probably, yep. 1 more round, and they will all be dead.
I will start
Yep, that is
taking
enough.
out some sacks and some cloths and wrapping his neck so he doesn't bleed everywhere. Then I'll start sticking him in a bag. Like, I'm wrapping him in his own blankets and sticking him in a bag professionally. This is taking me almost no time at all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and telepathically, Alfred, we need to leave all the windows open so it looks like the ravens like flash roast to death up here.
Yeah, we can do that.
I now have the portal talent.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So, and if I use adaptation to get range teleport an additional 2 times, I have long range portals, so
Nice.
I think
I
I
feel
think
also
I
I'm seeing. Otherwise, you can't put the portal where you can't see.
right. I think I did get that talent. No, I didn't get unseen. Dang it. Okay, well, I still have I have unwilling, so I'd only be able to do one. I'd have to do one ranged and one unseeing. But still, that's a pretty good range, medium range. Portals. That's not bad. Next level. Next level, I'll get that and duelist again, because I suddenly realized that portal would be super helpful.
So I chop him up and put him in my backpack, and Alfred clean up the bloodstains.
I clean up the. I'd like to search his room for anything valuable, and like I want to be out here in a minute, so let's do that quickly.
All right, searching his possessions.
Man, this reminds me of a game of Payday. Jeez.
He himself. Let's see. He has padded armor, an iron poker for tending his fire, which is basically a club, an iron club. He's got a wooden holy symbol of Soriath, a key to the rookery, a pouch full of birdseed, and a signal horn.
Oh, it's a very good thing you took him out while he was sleeping.
Exactly. Padded armor, signal horn, Rookery Key, Iron Club, birdseed.
Don't
grabbed-
bother with the poker. Come on now.
Well,
Yeah.
taking everything he normally carries on him, so it looks like he's gone. So
Yes, exactly.
as well as his bedding that had the blood that we.
And that is 3.
Oh yeah. I will look at his bedding and look at the bedding we have in our travel bags, and I'll sort of go, does this look filthy enough that it looks like it might be a stand-in?
You know what? Instead of chopping him up, we should just throw him out a window.
No, we can drop him in the moat, but only after we're a little while away from here so he doesn't float to the top. Trust me, I've-
It's actually not a moat, it's the river. If you drop his body out the window, it would land in the river and probably float away. And under the cover of rain,
Make a splash, though. You might want to do it a little farther away.
Make some lightning to cover noise.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Good job. Good idea. Good idea. While you do that, I'm like finishing scouring the floor. I'm rubbing one of our spare bedrolls in like the bird poop and the straw and like sprinkling bird seed on it. Okay, it doesn't look nearly as filthy, so they'll wonder why his bed was suddenly suspiciously clean, but this is the best we got. Just expertly setting up the room. Okay, let's go. Good working with you.
And we open all the windows as we leave.
Yep. Oops. Let's do it this way. We will delete him because you're disposing of the body. The ravens are being left here as frozen evidence.
And as we leave, I switch my storm to fog cloud.
All right.
Alfred's just sliding down the tower to the chimney. It's like, see you back at the end.
Bring you guys back into here for now. All right. That was a successful run of that there. You're able to dispose of the body. It starts floating down the river under the cover of fog. All right. What do you want to do next there, pilgrims?
Well, this is very successful.
How many do we have to go? Just one more, right?
There's one more guard captain.
And 2 captains.
The captain and the high captain. Head captain.
Yeah, you got Barnhold, who is the
Yeah.
captain of all the not militia, but the infantry, and Haviland, who is the head of the whole place.
There's also Father Donegan.
Father Donegan and his 5 acolytes. Those are
Magister.
all the Magister. Those are all the guys worthy of note. Everything else would be just like the regular guards, the infantry, the halberdiers, and the archers. Without any leadership, they are gonna be hard pressed to organize any real defense against
Dark arts.
the hordes of the bugbears and whatnot. So,
What do we know about the head captain's schedule? Can we off him?
And shit, it would be really nice, if we could just off all the guards for experience.
I mean,
a
we could
well-placed
try and slip.
fireball or two could do that while they're sleeping.
So a well-placed eye just sitting there while they're sleeping.
Right. Well, that might wake them up and whatnot a bit, but yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's the only real AoE we have.
I would think that is
get
correct.
really
I
We
need
could-
to step away for a moment for a bio break. Be right back.
Cool. I'm gonna go microwave some breakfast because, food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be quickly getting away.
Yeah, so at 7th, my radius jumps to 120 feet because I get 2 extra range increments of storm.
So quite a substantial range.
And then at 11th, which will also have gained 2 more essence capacity by then, I'll have 5 range increments of medium. That is the radius of my storm. So, 1,100 feet.
My God. I think I'm gonna go get lunch. 'Cause food.
And at that size, I can actually pretend to be a weather effect by my.
Alrighty, I am back. Is everyone here, or did everybody walk away?
I am still here.
Okay.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing really,
Neat.
because I just got back, and I guess the rest of us are not there. Well, I think Callist was still here, and you're here, and me here, but that's about it.
So everyone important. Just kidding.
Yeah, Lub's next level is, or roughly 3,000 XP from now is when I get the range increments for my storm.
I love that damn thing. I love it so much. Next level is when I get no save blind. because that's a perfectly balanced thing to have.
Save blind for what? You're talking about your eclipse thing?
Popular umbrage, yeah. Just have to hit on an attack roll. Oh, they're flat-footed. Flanked. Which is really just a minor convenience, because almost everything dies anyway. Like, it's still nice. It's a nice thing to have.
Especially once you're, what, 9th or whatever, so it lasts for 2 rounds, so it sets up your next hit to keep extending it forever.
Much, yeah. I think it's 9th.
Probably gonna pick up the stuff that makes my storm huge and get blind sight and blind sense in my storm. So.
It's just like, okay, there's a shitload of fog everywhere. This isn't killing everybody yet. I can see everything.
But then I'll have the dual storm thing, so it can be both fog and horrible cold.
Well, I was just thinking, scout first, kill second. Mostly because we want to know what might come after us if we do kill before we do it. And then switch to full-on murder the shits. Yeah. I think this is really good for Ocular Umbrage. Love Pass into Shadow so fucking much. It's just wonderful.
So you get the thing where you can summon your shadow from farther away soon, right?
I actually just got that, and I love it. And even more importantly, it has a fly speed of 60 feet, which doubles its speed.
Nice.
And a teleport of 100 in dim or darker.
Yeah, and we do a lot of shit at night. Also, I have Sabla shots.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sabble shots is great for that.
It's at 11th that I get the thing that truly just makes me so happy.
Yeah. Swift action, give your shadow a standard.
Yeah, swift action, just do an attack action. Yes, please, thank you. Also, I get 2 of them, which is really nice. For just battlefield control.
I'm back. Hello.
Considering they have all my shiz. The only sad thing is that they don't have access to a swift action through any means I can come up with. Except actually buffing them with, like, Time Sphere or something. 'Cause then they could take stances.
Oh, I see. That's why you wanted me to.
Well, they would have whatever stance
just
you
time
have
to,
when they make them, right?
See, I don't think so.
Because they have any active effects you have when you make them.
That is correct, as far as I know.
It says shares statistics, movement speeds, abilities, including equips items and veils. It doesn't say, like, it covers your active effects. So they have the ability to be in a stance as long as they can get a swift action to get in one. They only have move actions.
Oh, so you can't do the ready to action trick. Dang.
The reason I know this is because in Dawn's game, he, what do you call it? He was like, no, it's stupid, you can't trade a move action for a swift action, so I'm going to allow that. And so I jokingly showed him a build where you took a decent chunk of, what do you call it? Path of War, like, I don't remember if if it was feats or complex multiclassing or whatever, but you got the stance of give yourself an extra standard or move every round, which gave your clones standards, and they had their abilities, which include summoning more clones.
Oh no.
Showed him how you can use that to cover essentially every 5-foot square in the universe.
Oh no.
It's not already occupied and is accessible with clones, and then blow one up as a swift action, or have the last one in the chain, and then they just like cover the entire universe in black holes for a round. It's hilarious. Yeah, no. I'm not doing that on this character. I'm not even Riven Hourglass focused. Like, if you grab the Time Sphere, improved haste, whatever, get a swifter move, and then we put that on my clones as a pre-buff, and then they just get the stance of fuck you, that lets me have 3 auras of fuck you on the field. Which is better than
Jesus.
1. Because the fuck you aura is fan-fucking-tastic.
Which are you talking about? Which aura?
What's the name? It's the Leaden Hyena level 3 stance.
Ah, okay.
No
Yeah,
morale
I need
bonuses
to
and
work out-
everything in the aura takes 1d6 per ally of its that's died this encounter from every single hit.
Yeah,
Which
it's
essentially
amazing.
just means that like every one of our hits is stronger than the last in the aura. It's beautiful.
Is everybody back?
I
I
suppose.
don't think CJ is.
Hmm.
Here, I'm just muted because I'm eating a salad.
I made some toast. I made
Microwave pizza.
cinnamon
Oh,
toast
this
and,
nice
and
toast.
garlic toast.
Toast would be so good with this.
So we're here, we're evil, get used to it.
Yeah. So, where did we stop? Have
We
achieved
want a
total
gank
world
next.
domination yet?
We left off figuring out what we were gonna do next.
So we killed off Lord Heard iMessages, and then there's the guard captain and the high guard captain left, I believe.
I'm the father.
Yep, 2 captains left, and yeah, Father Donegan. With
And the
his
father without a
acolytes.
father.
You know, we could probably just kill Father Donegan when we do away with all the covert activity.
I mean, what is this all we need to achieve until we can lay siege on the city? Just the 2 captains and the father?
And the Magician.
Oh, okay.
What does the Magister even do?
Wizard.
Wizard shit.
Yep.
Which is fine. I have Spell Sunder, so rip most of his active spells.
Hey, could Madge just open a portal into his sanctum and then gank him?
Yeah, let's just gank him.
I can do that. You just have to do adaptation twice to get ranged teleport to medium and unseeing teleport. need to double check that's I'm not misremembering.
I mean, if we appear as a gang squad in there,
wait,
we should have pretty
do we
good.
know where
chance.
his sanctum is?
Oh, we also don't know what level wizard he is. So, oh wait, he's not a wizard, right?
He could be.
He could very well be.
This is this.
But on
While wizardry is considered evil because the power comes from Rapscallion, they do understand that some modicum of sometimes the best defense is its offense.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I see. So they're basically like the demon hunters from World of Warcraft. They accept the power of the demon to fight the demon.
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, I do have improved adaptation. Just making sure. Yeah, I can make a portal.
Okay.
The question is if you can even make a portal to his sanctum, or if it's like depending on how good of a wizard he is, he might have either a dimensional lock or used mage sanctum.
Or does he have an alarm spell that'll go off as soon as someone enters the sanctum?
Well,
Or that.
that's all possible.
All three of them.
Now, I should point out that the sphere's dimensional lock requires caster level 15th. If he's a 15th level caster, we're boned to eat 10.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, what are the odds Bent made a Spheres NPC for a non-Spheres AP?
Yep. So I guess what's the equivalent for?
Okay, it's an 8th level spell except for summoners where it's a 6th level spell.
Yeah, he's not gonna be a summoner. I could tell you that one without looking.
I mean, yeah, probably not.
There are so few NPCs that are summoners.
Yeah, so dimensional lock is out of the question, but it might Mage's Sanctum might.
Could still have Mage's Sanctum. Actually, that's a pretty high level spell too, if I recall.
Wait, no, it's a 5th level spell. Mage's Private Sanctum. I mean, yeah, it's high level for what we are, of course, but I don't know.
Also, alarm is the most likely option, quite frankly. And I believe alarm does specify you can make it an actual noise.
Yes, I think so.
Mental alarm, audible alarm. 60 feet, within 60 feet of the warded area.
I mean, now that I think about it, 5th level spells are not super unlikely. Like, for a boss enemy. It requires him to be a 9th level wizard, at least. Which might or might not be within APL +3 for us.
Anyway, I don't know. Do you guys want to do the stealth approach and scout it out or whatever, or do we just want to go hard and face the consequences? Because we've kind of dealt with. Actually,
We kind of need to do the Magister at last.
you know
I
what?
think.
Yeah, and let's save the Magister for last.
You do the Magister first. Because if you give a wizard extra time to set up, they are much more.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Right,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know we're here
Now
yet,
that
so
we've disappeared a person, we kind of need the Magister super dead,
Yeah, you're right.
as opposed to just
Yeah,
people
you're
doing
right.
shit on their own.
Because he could use fucking speak to dead or
Yeah.
something, or ask the chair if you did the murder,
Oh,
whatever.
you
What if
should have
Father
been destroying
Donegan
the
can
head
do
of
that?
corpses. Oh god. You really should have been destroying the heads of the corpses, I just realized. That's how you counter speak with dead. Can't speak if you don't have a head.
Uh-huh.
Or really a mouth, but
alright, you have to go back to the river and find that body.
no.
That's meta knowledge.
He didn't.
No.
He wouldn't know though, because he was dead before he saw you.
Oh, that's true. He was asleep.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't know shit.
Keeping
That
it.
would actually
Yeah,
just be a dead end.
That's great.
Same with that guard captain we buried in the woods. Like, he didn't even wake up, I just ganked him.
Yep.
Yeah, but like
Other people saw us
There's
because we're all
a
in
lot of
disguise all the
uncertainty.
time.
Mm-hmm.
that's true.
We are actually taking this very seriously, and we're doing very well with the stealth and misdirection.
That
I think we should.
to be fair,
wizard.
the
That's a very good point.
disguise could also be our downfall with the wizard, because if he is getting paranoid about people getting murdered, he might have detection spells up,
Okay.
which means he
Oh.
will be able to detect us.
So I think we should just go for it. Just
We need to
rush
just
it,
go
rush
for
it.
him.
But can we disappear him? Can we like forge a note that says he's paranoid and going to go get assistance?
No, man. I think the,
No.
the best morale breaker is just having people disappear without any notice.
All right.
Because like that's what we're trying to do with all this disappearing, right? Is just break the morale of the remaining army. Like where
We're
the fuck
breaking
did
the
the
morale.
leadership?
We have a multifaceted strategy. We're breaking the morale. We're killing the leadership. We're just destroying their ability to mount an effective defense.
All right. I need to go
And for
get
funsies,
some more
we might
lye
just kill them all.
and some iodine powder.
To be fair,
I mean,
Um,
but have you made yourself immune to iodine powder yet?
Hmm.
Because I mean, it's obviously not going to be in your glass then.
we might also
Actually,
just mount the head of the Magister on a spike or something.
No,
I
that
still-
makes it obvious that something's going on. We want to ramp up the paranoia for another day or so.
I mean, yeah, but if they see that, like, out of nowhere, the Magister's spike head is on a spike or something, that breaks the
then
morale.
what happens when Father Donegan casts Speak with Dead on the head?
No, we should do that after we've killed all the leadership.
Mhm.
Like whatever bodies we had left, like and access to, just be like, okay,
Oh, no, wait.
like
Yeah.
have fun with that.
Yeah, let's keep all their heads and have Grumblejack make spikes for them, and then after we've killed all the leadership, we'll just put them like right out in front of the fort.
There you go.
Oh no, we shouldn't keep their.
We should.
But that's one more reason to kill the Magister first, because he could locate us with the heads of the other people.
That we
Yeah.
haven't started keeping yet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but if we would keep them,
I think
So,
I think
from
I think
now
we
on.
should. Yeah, we should bum rush the Magister. I think we're all.
Okay,
in
Yeah, we bum rush the Magister, and then he's the first head we keep.
Do we know where
Exactly.
his sanctum is?
And can we fight him without attracting attention so we can get away quickly and quietly?
Light is a strong word.
Well, those are good
Well, that's what
questions.
the portals are for.
And according to Timian, the Magister's office, well, the Magister's room is on the 3rd level of the keep.
Okay.
That's the.
Great.
Yeah, so let's see. The 1st level of the keep
Medium range again.
is room 31, which has always got 2 guards at the door. Level 2 usually has 4 guards because that's the cells, and of course that's where they're keeping Mott from killing Ederly. Level 3 has a couple of guards in there guarding the laboratory and sleeping quarters of the Magister.
You know, for a guy that I kept for the express purpose of taking on and putting on armor, this guy's coming really handy.
yeah, I'm really glad we didn't murder him.
And Haviland is above on the 4th floor of the keep. So,
That being said, I should get leadership sphere at some point, or the feat, but I think I can just get leadership sphere now.
now if you wanted to attempt a similar thing of going in through windows, even though they're not on the map, I'm assuming that quarters and whatnot are going to have windows, because who the hell is going to have
you know-
quarters without windows?
Where we're going, we don't need windows.
It might have very narrow windows, though.
Chances
I
I
are
mean,
they-
I could go out the chimney and then hop onto the keep and
have-
climb through the side.
I get so reminder, I can get ranged teleport to get medium ranged and unseeing teleport and portal, so that we can all just go through a portal to get into his office.
Do you need to see it first?
That's what's
Unseen teleport.
Unseen teleports for.
Okay.
Adaptation covereth a multitude of sins.
Indeed. I just want to double check what medium range is.
So
Is this feet
400
plus 10 per level?
back because
Oh,
we
yeah,
can do
100
this
people.
now. Well, it's still the dead of night and no one notices anything.
That is correct.
So I will have 150 feet of range on this.
Can we get there from the tower entrance? Tower 2? I mean, keep is 5, 10, 50 feet
Also-
away.
Am I supposed to be seeing a black screen, or is there supposed to be something on here?
Oh, you should be able to see the.
Okay, let me refresh the page just to make sure it's not on my end.
Might also not be in the portion of the map where your character token is.
Right.
Can I just say I love our evil campaign and how we're literally just murdering our way through the echelons of this fort while they're not aware of what the fuck we're doing. This
And
is
this is
actually
like the early.
great.
This is like a super early section too. This is basically our first mission, pretty much.
I know, right? Like we could have easily, I don't know, like did a full frontal assault, but we're getting into this. We're like,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm in blackness.
Let me double check your token here and. Vision is on. You do not have night vision.
Wait a minute. Now that I have portal, hold up. I could just literally have the entire army bypass the gate.
Wait, what?
Because I could just make a portal on the other side of the gate.
thank you, Zelrich.
I just realized. I mean, granted, it's not going to be as effective as opening the door,
We are
Yeah.
still.
but because I believe it is still a 5x5. Oh wait, no, it's 5 feet maximum diameter, 5 feet per caster level. Oh no!
The best part
That's
is
weird.
you can just set it up like 100 or so feet past.
Oh my god!
We
I'm not
must-
doing that. I'm not doing that. And we're gonna do it the way we just planned because I want to fight stuff.
You
Yeah.
should be
Yeah,
able.
Yeah,
to,
I want to fight as well.
Kelv
I
should be
too
able to
want
see
to
the room
stuff
that I've got
fights.
him in. I hit Control L and he's got vision for the room.
Can you move me to my focus me on the my token? Okay, I see me. I see me, but I don't see anything else.
That is weird. Okay,
You tried reloading.
I did. Am I on the correct layer?
how about now?
Nope.
I just gave your token night vision.
Can't see anything.
That is so
As-
weird.
Oh wait. Oh, I know what it is. It's the it's that version of I don't think I have a line of sight. But I just moved my token a little bit, and the blackness kind of the fog of war stuff.
Hang on, I'm gonna give you.
That's okay. I just hit reloaded and I'm stuck loading. So
Oh no.
Yeah, Roll20 might have problematic times again.
Did that fix anything?
It did actually.
I
fixed
gave
it.
I gave you night vision of 15 feet, so at least you see something. I hopefully.
Yeah.
Because when I click on your token and I hit Control L, I can see on my map the entirety of this room that's highlighted. So you should be able to see a plus-shaped
Yeah,
room with a tunnel to the left.
Yeah, I see the room now
Okay.
with the night vision. I have an ion torch, so I should have torch vision.
All right, let me actually work with that then, because then you would be.
I should have 20 feet.
You should have. Okay, so you will be emitting light for 20 feet. Let me fix that then.
You are the least stealthiest member of this party, hands down. No offense,
Turn
but
the
that's
night
Oh
vision
yeah, no, I did
off.
not build this character for stealth. I built this character to kill people.
And to be our face.
Okay.
And also a face. That was kind of an unintended side effect.
So I've given you emitting light. So did that change or fix anything?
Yeah, it made my radius a bit bigger, and that, yeah.
Yeah, you've got a 20-foot light radius now. You emit
So I
light.
think the problems were just I wasn't I was in Fog of War, so it was just a black space, and then I wasn't producing light, so I was just
I think it was mostly you didn't have night vision. You have vision, and you were not a light source. That was
Right.
the main problem.
okay.
Alrighty.
So
Even though it wasn't showing me that when I clicked on, because if I click on a token and I hit Control L, I should be able to see what you see. Oh wow, that's weird. Okay, I just clicked on Timothy's clone, and there is a globe of darkness around you, centered on your character, from his vision. That's weird. Let me see
well,
what's.
it's a good thing Lubs isn't looking through the token, I guess.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why would you be?
Don't know, don't want to know, don't care.
Actually, do you
Actually,
share
okay.
senses at all?
Yes, I can choose to see
Silas-
from my clone.
Oh, but it is a toggle. Okay. It's not like you both see at the same time. Okay. I guess that's never how it
That
works.
is
Now that I'm actually
so
thinking about it.
weird.
Anyway, secret tunnel.
secret tunnel.
Through the mountain.
Night vision.
I'm so glad that's basically become a meme, like proper this time. That's
Mhm.
great. Hey, you made it! You finally loaded in.
Da 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 da.
Not quite.
Oh,
Really?
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
by the way, I have a banner now, so
Okay, so that took care of that.
it's not very good, but I have it, so I'll have it displayed for you. Everyone gets a +1 morale bonus on attack rolls made as part of a charge, and +2 morale bonus on saving throws against fear. Oh yeah, you do charging shit, don't you?
No.
No? Oh.
No one does charging shit.
I remember now. That's your dog. Your dog. That's Scoob. I'm sorry.
Yes.
This would be very good for Scoob, not this character.
Scooby would be so fucking happy with that buff.
Yeah. Although it is a morale bonus, you might already have one.
I don't think I do.
For some reason,
Honestly.
the light that you emit is showing up to some things as a ball of darkness. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Oh my god.
You
But
take a veil, Timothy, that causes darkness wherever you go.
all right, so the only one who's the only one it's the only one that's going to be having a problem with that, and nobody's using Timothy's clone as a vision sight. So there we go. I think all the tokens are no longer seeing a globe of darkness around Kelv.
Yeah, hang on. We're not bringing Timothy into battle anyway. He's a useless fucking squire. What's he gonna do?
No,
that's
Timothy,
Timian.
not Timothy.
I'm Timothy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I misheard that completely. I apologize.
Alright, is everyone ready? I can open the portal whenever we're ready.
I'm just like, how long have you been able to do this?
This morning.
Oh, interesting. Was it hard to figure out?
A little. Uh,
if we're all gonna get into, so,
So-
I'm just gonna move everybody into a cluster.
I was
so
gonna
I
say
can-
technically that's not how it works, but yeah, it's for the purposes of moving maps.
yes. For the
So
purposes of moving you all to the proper map section.
it's
Uh,
like
You know
Is
you
this a
have.
physical portal? Hold on.
so it's like 2 a.m. So hopefully he's asleep.
It's 3 a.m.
I'll just ask. Hey, do you have a? How long would it take you to get us out of there if he summons a whole garrison down on top of us?
Mm. S- same amount of time it took us to get us here.
Okay.
Like, once the wizard's dead, I'm fine with just slaughtering our way through the garrison.
No, I'd like to maintain mysterious, foreboding presence just until we slaughter one more of them. But we're
If
in a
it
good
comes
enough
down to
position.
that- If it comes down to the garrison coming, coming to fight us, and we've already killed the wizard, then I think
Once they get
then
within
I
50 feet of me, they can't move without taking a lot of damage.
God, that is so crippling for all
And-
most NPCs.
And
Yeah.
I am vital striking in a close range cone.
Okay. So
And then inside the castle is like, hey, you guys are fucked.
Yup.
Because there's so many like things where they can't hit me from way far off.
It's like all we need
Pretty
to do is
bad,
put our 2 tanks in front of a door
Wow.
and let everybody else stand behind him with like a few feet away, and they'll just die off as they come to the door.
oh my god. Yeah, I'll wait on the ceiling in case I need to jump on a big guy. Oh god.
Wait,
Okay,
where do they assemble in the case and an alarm goes off? Is it the main dining hall? How big is the main dining hall?
Oh, actually, I think I actually have something for this.
If
Alfred
you-
pulls out his goop that makes a paper wall. He's like, "Don't worry, I'll temporarily seal off the door of his room, so they'll think he's running an experiment of some kind."
I mean, the dining hall is room 12 on the map.
How big is it?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3,
my
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3. 8 times 5 is 40 by 65.
I can cover the entire room by standing in the middle, behind some tables.
Yep.
Wow.
And the crazy thing is there's only one entrance to the dining hall, and that's through the kitchen.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Alright,
Poor
Jake.
planning. There should be one in the hallway of 8.
Yeah, they
But there isn't.
very poorly arranged this map. It's like it was designed to let us easily slaughter these guys. What the hell?
It's almost as though it were a gauntlet that we were supposed to go through one way.
They didn't account for
Kind
spheres
of.
of power.
No, they didn't.
They didn't account for many things.
Okay, let's go and start the killing of this wizard, then bug out if we can. Let's go.
Now, are you going to portal into his chambers proper or his lab next door to the room? The lab is a little bit bigger. And according to the map, there is from the lab there is one door into his chambers. There's a door out of his chambers to the hallway where the stairs and the guards would be.
So do we know if he's like a night owl?
He's up usually during the day, but depending on what he's working on, might keep him up at night.
So there's a 50-50 shot he'll be in the lab or his room.
I say the room, if the room is what leads to the stairways out.
Yeah, I agree. All right,
Right
we're going
into
to
his
room.
bedroom proper. All right.
And
Do your
as
thing,
far as
Kel.
I can see, the portal isn't like. First of all, the portal doesn't make a noise, so it's not gonna make a loud pop or anything like that. And second, I don't think it's visible. It doesn't
I don't
specify.
know. Portal's visible if other people can use it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, you got a good point. It's probably like straight up like the game Portal. So, my vision did not switch to my character. Oh wait, you're not ready yet.
Here we are. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can't just coup de grace him right away.
The portal opens up, and if you're able to see through the portal, as most are,
Actually,
you're able to see the room, and he is asleep in his room.
oh my god. So here's the fun part. Theoretically, I could just stay on the other side and just hold it open for you.
Do that.
So this room itself is well furnished. There's a single window large enough for a wizard to fly out of. The exterior door, well, you're not going to be able to know that the lock is on the outside. And the door that connects to his laboratory has no lock and is actually, says it's usually propped open. I don't have that propped open. Let me fix that. Silly me.
I wasn't switched to the new map. I still see the old map.
Hold on a moment. I will,
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's a very good point. I will shift there.
Hey, there I am. Yeah, actually, so I will be here for vision purposes, but I mean, do you guys want me to stay on the other side and just hold the door open, or?
Alfred's like, give me 5 seconds. I'll go deal with this.
Okay.
Okay, so not everybody's going through. If that's the case, give me a moment and I will. Let me just move Alfred right over there. I will.
I'm going through to like prevent running.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Me too.
Alfred and I are going.
So I can concentrate on this
Rest.
for up to 5.
I want to
rounds.
go over there as well, in case guards show up.
I will make a lot of noise if I try to. Oh god, I'm blind. Oh, you moved
That's
back.
because I was moving things. So give me a moment.
Okay. Oh, that's what the rookery looks like.
Yeah. I started moving everybody and I messed things up just a little bit.
I think my favorite part
No,
about
he's got a sentry of some kind. We're booked. We're made. Okay, let's stab this guy, grab his body, and disappear.
And make the sentry disappear as well.
Damn throat. All right. All right, so you guys have gone through, and the portal, you opened it up into the middle of the room. What you can see in the other room is actually looks like a humanoid figure of chunks of ice
It's
laid
a
out
symbol.
on a table. At this point,
Oh.
you guys might suspect that it would be a ice golem or some kind of ice construct of sorts.
Mhm.
This guy is asleep. As you step through, I'm going to need all three of you to make a stealth check to make sure you don't wake him up as you walk in.
Okay.
Good job, everyone. You've completely ruined the stealthy approach with your need to be included.
Wow.
We
Rude.
usually do.
Oh, come on! I just changed my stealth to be good.
First stealth roll,
Give
nat
me
1.
2 seconds here.
What even is my stealth?
Alfred gives you 2 dirty looks as he lands without a sound, and you 2 are like clunk, 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 clunk.
I'm wearing full plate, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not walking though. I'm floating. So
I'm doing the same. Like, Alfred is a stealth purist, and he's like,
Ooh, I also nat 1.
Okay, and
Well, I did nat 1. Actually, is that taking in mind my armor check penalty? Hold on. So my still. Oh, I've got a -1 to dex. I don't think it's taking in mind my armor check.
That would probably
not.
not be correct because there's the door and a wall in the distance. All right.
That's
Amazingly
weird.
enough, as you step through, the other two, you think that there was enough noise from the two of them stepping through their Alfred, but surprisingly enough, nothing comes of it.
I have bad news.
Uh-oh.
That minus is actually incorrect. It's actually -6, so I rolled a 10.
Do you even need to make
Actually,
a stealth
no,
check?
you're not there. Remember, you're still in the.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're still in the vault.
Then we're good.
Yep, it was just the two of them that stepped through, other than Alfred.
Good.
And I'm going to sit here while Alfred does his thing.
Yeah, give me 2 shakes.
Give me 2 shakes, mister. Give me 2 shakes towards the door.
But if you like get custom magic items, can I get like a ring of like silence on me a couple times per day?
Good
That'd be
possibility.
nice.
Oh, right, so you walk up. Give me another stealth check to make sure you do it quietly.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna loot the fuck out of
Alfred-
that once we kill him, though.
Oh, yeah. And I guess it's time to roll your coup de Gracie.
Okay, so
I think he's dead. I think
That's
he's dead.
35
And
plus 28 to
25.
kill him.
35 and 28.
That's 63.
is 63.
He's a wizard.
Now, let's see. What is his con?
So amazing he did not have alarm.
All right, he actually needs to make the fortitude save.
Holy shit.
He's gonna fail the fortitude save, but it did not. The 63 did
Wizard.
not kill him outright. It made him. It would definitely have brought him below 0, but it wouldn't have killed him. So let me roll this fortitude save here.
Come on, don't net 20. Don't net 20.
Wow, I hit =5 instead of +5. But either way, rolled a 10, so 15. 15 does not. He couldn't have possibly made the fortitude save of that much. Anyway, so yes, he is dead. And blood spills out. It would actually be quite creepy if you guys just left his throat slit body in there.
Oh,
Be like, how
Yeah,
the hell
we-
did somebody get in here?
we leave everything there but the head.
Yes, exactly.
you
I'll
are
cut the
taking
head
his
off
head.
and I'll be like, okay, let's go.
We want to loot the lab first.
The lab has
The lab could have magic items in it.
the lab. We can get the magic items after. We got the
Wizard might have
golem.
magic items, guys. Come on, loot him too. Loot,
Oh,
loot,
well,
loot
that's a
everything.
good point. Yeah, loot the wizard.
We have a golem that could come in and see us at any second.
Fuck the golem. We can probably 1 or 2 shot it.
Yeah, but then we'd blow our stealth. We just want to go in and out, leave them wondering how the fuck this happened.
Unless the golem has an alarm spell or something, it won't change much.
Does the golem seem alert at all, actually? I can't see it from here.
Well, no. It was just, it looked like a bunch of chunks of ice just laying on a slab in the other room.
Okay. So if we approach it, it'll probably animate, but we could probably loot his room very quickly if we leave.
That might be feasible.
Eye on the column. And tell you if he actually moves.
Okay. I will cut this guy's head off while you loot the room then.
All right. Make a perception check for looking around and trying to find things. Otherwise, what is let's see, what is on his person, or actually between him and the table next to him that are plain and obvious to see, there is a scroll, a potion, a pouch with diamond dust, a wand, and he has actually got on him a dagger, a what looks like a very masterful cloak, a spell component pouch, and 2 keys. One is probably to his room, and one is probably for the laboratory.
Annoying.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
There is a strong box under his bed.
Nice.
Just toss it through the portal. We can.
Yep. So that would be everything in the room there, and his personal possessions. You grab those and go back through the portal.
Yep. We leave his headless body there.
One more stealth check, everybody, to make sure you're
So
all
we
quiet
don't-
about it.
Go into the laboratory. So that's
Okay. Now that the thing's dead, I step through the portal.
Kelv is in the room.
I kind of want to go into the lab, but if no one else wants to take that risk,
I mean, I'm down to check out the lab.
I'm kind of
Wow, my internet is acting up.
maybe they'll activate it, and without the magister, it'll kill a bunch of them.
Probably a good idea.
Look, we can loot this after. Like, we're planning on. We have a shopping list for places we want to loot. We'll put this on the list.
I mean, I suspect that once we unleash hell on this place, there will be no time to loot this.
We can come back tomorrow night to see if the golems killed a bunch of them. How about that?
Before we've let off the final charge. Okay. How many days do we have, by the way?
had a
We are
month or
currently
something.
on the 7th day. We haven't even been here a week.
We have fucked these guys over so much.
And actually, the brunt of everything, day 1 you collected supplies. Day 2 you did some recon of Ed, Mott, Varning, and Barhold's quarters. Day 3 you had Mott confront Ederly. Day 4 Mott and Ederly dueled.
We assassinated.
Mott got clapped in irons and put into the prison cells because he killed Ederly. Day 5 you followed Varning out. Day 6 you ambushed him and killed him and his guys. Day 7 you attacked Rayard and the Rookery, and you are also taking out Tacitus.
God, this is awesome. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright,
Well, as an
so
end of the week
he-
party, in the court in the castle, right?
What was that?
End of the week party, we just start slaughtering everyone in the castle.
Pretty much at this point you probably could. There's only 2 captains left, and then all of the soldiery, basically. And with your powers, I don't know, you pick one happy little spot.
Hey, look, let's kill one more captain, just so they have only the head captain managing everything for a defense. Come on, we could do it.
And that would Barhold is room number 3, which is the first room that you guys, when you left the armory, going down that hallway. Bar holds the number 3 there.
You know what? It's still like 3 a.m. Let's teleport back to the armory, go gank them right now, quietly, and then we can fuck everything
Yeah.
up.
Why not?
Theoretically,
what's-
you could do that.
Okay, so without returning to the secret tunnel, so we know where the armory is. Yes, in this building.
Yeah, it's the
We got a
floor.
pretty
It's
good
the
map.
floor above where everybody else is.
Okay. Portal opens.
This is gonna make everything so much more convenient.
right.
Between you and me, like, we can disappear everyone. It's awesome.
Okay, so let me just make sure. Also, my favorite part is that because it says a maximum diameter of 5 feet per caster level. At a certain point, I can make portals big enough for boats.
Yeah. Now, are you guys?
Oh, also,
Are
by
you going
the way,
right to room 3, or are you going back and then climbing up?
in case you didn't think it wasn't cool enough, you can attack through the portal.
Let's go back to the armory, then we'll sneak out into room 3, just in case he's not there or there's activity.
No, let's go straight to his room, because you don't want us sneaking behind you.
He's got a point. So let's see. Cost a spell point. That's. Yeah, no, it just costs 1 spell point. Goddamn. Okay. Ah, my token.
So, portal to his room. Let's see. Now I gotta get all the way back here to room number 3.
Where did I go? There it is.
And like, even if he's awake or the like guards open his door or whatever, it's not like they can move and do anything. They can just watch us slaughter him and then teleport away.
So you want me to hold the portal open then?
Yeah, just give us 2 seconds. He'll die, and then we'll come back through and get out of here.
Kind of just scry and dying this entire place, except for it's stealth instead of scrying.
Okay, do we want to, like, leave this guy's body too, just so they're panicking the next day with the 2 murders? They can't...
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I love that.
All right. Those stealth checks there to get in.
And if you could somehow arrange for the next stump to have bite marks, that would be great.
Oh, yeah. Alfred just smiles, a very sharp-toothed grin. Oh, I can arrange that. But you have to promise you're not going to judge me.
We're way beyond that point, honestly.
Oh, good. I've been wondering if any of you have figured me out anyways.
I was just trying to start a monster rumor, but whatever.
Oh, why start a rumor when it's the truth?
You just, I just say like you just decapitated a man and they're currently holding his head in a bag.
Business. This will be pleasure and food if you want to leave bite marks.
Animal trait.
You see Alfred turn back into the little turtle man.
Okay, so in this room, there's a bed, a wardrobe, a desk and chair, and that's about it.
Which?
As well as the other typical furnishings, but pretty much that's about it. You know, you can see him sleeping on his nice bed. 25 and 44 are quietly stepping up. Okay, there we go.
5-foot step, coup de grace.
5-foot step coup de grace. Roll the damage. 10 and 13 is 23, and 29 is 52. Alright, that is not enough to kill him. Let me put that 52 in there before I forget.
But he will not net 20 his check, so he will
could.
die away.
Well, we will
could.
see.
I'm being optimistic. He will.
if you say that, then it's more likely. No, I mean,
Yeah, maybe
That's
that's
not
not
how
bad.
probability works.
I
You
know that's
Bayesian
not how
fuck.
probability works.
Oh, he nat one his fortitude save.
Oh, so he's just dead.
he just
That's the opposite of nat 20.
yeah. He definitely does not make it. So therefore he drowns in his own blood and dies.
Alfred puts his mouth on the neck and reveals his very sharp incissored turtle fangs and starts sucking all the blood out.
Just drink.
Yeah.
Chug.
Like,
We are doing that in universe, just saying chug like it's a fucking Hager.
I'm doing that gesture where you twirl your fingers like hurry it up.
I slowly cut off his head, but I like take bites out of the neck just to give it that texture. Like take the other head off. Not bad.
All right. Do you search through his things?
Imagine they're doing that while I'm doing this.
And
Yep.
you guys pretty much know that you probably have the run of the room. You don't really have to be all that quiet because all the rest of the rooms, there's nobody in them, obviously. So let's see. Barhold has, well, you'll find 2 Tanglefoot bags. You will find a masterworked, a expertly crafted greatsword. It's got an extra shine, so it might be magical. Regular dagger, regular sap. He's got masterwork full plate, and a key to his room. Is there anything else? Oh, you will also find a medal of commendation. It's made of silver and sapphire. Looks like it would be worth a pretty penny.
More things to add to the list. Somebody
Yep,
else
yep,
doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it. So he had a masterwork greatsword, a dagger, a masterwork full plate, 2 Tanglefoot
The
bags.
greatsword might be magical.
Right, I got that on there. A key for his room.
And a medal of commendation made of silver and sapphire.
Did he have any money?
Surprisingly enough, there is no mention of personal cash.
I mean, he probably doesn't need cash.
Yeah, for the most
Yeah.
part, I mean, all their needs are met. He can get things requisitioned very easily through the fort. The only time he would need money is if he was actually needing to go get something that was he didn't want the garrison to know that he had. And this is a goodly guy. So
Yeah, he doesn't even need to go to the brothel or something.
Women just throw themselves at his feet.
pretty much.
Okay.
Though
well,
Barhold is a bit of a grizzled veteran. A craggy face veteran. That's what they actually they actually describe him. Captain Barhold is a craggy-faced veteran watchman who first joined the guard when he lied about his age and became a soldier at the age of 14. That was 20 years ago. Today he stands on the cusp of middle age, certain that he will spend the rest of his life guarding this wall. Captain Barhold is no crusader against evil like Lord Haviland. He's a soldier dedicated to his homeland and seeing her safe. Respected by the entire garrison, he has earned the nickname Iron Sam. His death will shake morale greatly. And Timian would have been able to tell you this.
put his head in another bag with the other head, and it's like, okay, I got my fill.
So, what do we do next? Now that we have eliminated the guards, the guard captains, and the magister, we need to get the father, right?
There's still one more. There's the Lord Captain.
There's the Lord Haviland and Father Donegan.
So, any reason why we do not continue our killing spree tonight?
I still got the spell points, so not really.
I mean, with
we know
your
the
portaling and whatnot, you could just portal right into room 16, have him go into 17, take out
long
Father
as-
Donegan.
As long as it's within 150 feet. That's the limitation on all these portals.
I mean, pretty
And
much
I think
everything
they
is.
have been. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only
Okay.
like 80 feet at most from where you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
you guys have got access to the map that was made up and everything, so yeah.
Yeah, this is fucking. If everyone, I guess. Yeah. Portal opens to room 16, and that's another spell point. Oh, dang
All
it!
right, so let
I
me
need to
get
wait until after he moves my token before I just start trying to change things.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's my fault. Okay. -1 spell point.
All right. This is where Father Donegan meets with his acolytes and conducts church business. There are plain furnishings and a small shrine. There's a basin in the shrine that holds 10 doses of holy water.
That's yoink.
Wait. The vampire doesn't retrieve that. Specifically.
No.
I don't retrieve that either. I have the evil subtype with my
Mhm.
fuse bomb. I am an
Yeah, I guess-
blind creature.
If someone else could pick that up and keep that the far as fuck away from me as you can.
It's not holy water once I pee in it.
There you go. Okay, so the door to the south would go out in the wrong direction that you don't want to go, and you would know this according to the map. And the door to the west would go into his room. So, and of course, it is not locked. There's no lock on it. It's just basically a door with a handle.
We will let Alfred do his stealthy stealth thing.
Get to the dynamic.
I kind of hope for the day that Alfred fucks up and we get to fight.
You're about to massacre an entire keep as soon as we're done getting rid of the chain of command.
That is very
And-
true.
and I'm gonna be super ineffectual. Trust me, you'll be fine.
Watch us, against all fucking odds, we die to the fucking fort after we kill.
There's
all
no way.
the effort of killing the leadership, and then a bunch, just so many guards swarm us, and we die.
There's no way for that to happen.
It's literally impossible because of I.
All right, so you are able to quietly open up the door.
Wow,
Let's see if you
just
can
kills an entire
quietly
subset.
get up to Donegan.
That just kills an entire subset of encounters. Swarms will not work on us ever, unless I dies to something else.
Second
Or it's a
step.
really fast one, so that it can
I mean,
afford that.
theoretically, it's possible.
All right, you are able to quietly sneak up to his sleeping body.
Draw my guitar. So long and good
15,
night.
that is 29, and 28 is 57. Father Donegan has less hit points than that. You straight up killed him outright. Damn. All right. Let's see. Of his supplies in his room and whatnot, this room has. Let me get back to the room here. This humble chamber is the abode of the second most powerful man in the entire watchtower, behind only the commander. It contains only a cot, a small table, a prayer mat, and a golden emblem of Soriath upon the wall. The small table has 3 books stacked on it. The Light Undimmed, a Mitran Sorathian holy text, a hymn book full of rousing spiritual music, and a surprisingly well-written novel about a monk named Cadfell who solves crimes.
I love that. He has a fucking detective.
Gotta entertain themselves too. He can like mystery novels.
I know, it's just crime-solving monk.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Is the monk named Adrian?
Cadfell. It said
God
it.
damn it.
It said it was. I'll read that again.
You are completely not excused for missing that reference.
I got it.
No, I'm not. Or yeah, because the only thing I can think of is there was that old TV show, Father Downing Murders. Wasn't he a priest or a monk that solved crimes like Murder, She Wrote, and whatnot? But otherwise, no, I did not catch that reference.
Monk. The show is called
Oh,
Monk.
I forgot what his first name was. I actually used to watch that.
To be fair,
Yes.
didn't they refer to him as Monk in the show?
Almost
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Possessions. He's got a very well-made breastplate, masterwork, possibly magical. A heavy steel shield. A masterwork heavy mace. A silver Serathian holy symbol. And the keys. Well, let's see. There's 6 keys on them.
Yeah, any keys we find we take, because if they can't even get to the supplies, because we've got all the keys, because everything's locked, it'll be great.
I would note it as I don't know if you're noting the keys as each person's keys, but this would be Donegan's keys because it's a couple of things that they're not marked, but one is a building and one is quarters, or the others are
Yeah, I got
quarters.
Donegan's keys.
Okay.
So we got 3 books, a masterwork breastplate that might be magic, a masterwork heavy steel shield, a masterwork mace, a silver holy symbol, and the 6 keys.
Yep.
Okay,
Make a set of armor out of all the fucking keys we've collected at this point.
pretty much.
Key armor.
I could make them into little darts to replace the darts I use.
Key armor, key blade, same difference.
Oh my god.
Keyblade.
Actually, that's a good point. You could probably sharpen, like, make them into daggers for me.
If you sharpen the teeth and put the on end of a long chain, it makes an amazingly effective, like Morningstar type weapon.
I'm actually really excited for when I finally get to make improvised master weapons into masterwork weapons whenever I pick them up.
Oh wow.
No, I'm talking about something I've done in real life.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Anyway, so we gather up the shit. How do we want to start slaughtering people?
Do we want to do that, or do we want to give them a day for morale to drop and then start doing it the next night?
I mean,
If morale drops, then they'll probably be pissing their pants when we show up.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
I say tomorrow about dusk, we take out the gatehouse, shoot the signal flare, and then bum rush the keep. The rest
Yeah. We'll go after the head captain first, just so that they'll have no organized defenses. Then we'll go to the workshop, raid the crap out of that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so
Give me
So-
some time to sleep and get my portal points. I mean, my spell points back.
yeah, exactly. So you do that, and while you guys go after the keep, I'll put the poisoned embers in the chimney, so it'll start panicking the guards even more. Then we'll go assassinate the head guard.
I mean, I can switch out my Scythe for portals as well.
I mean, next level, I will have 100 miles or something teleport as well.
We're all just going like, we can be wherever the fuck we want.
I think I just can't get a lot of people with me. That might be the problem.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Mine's
I'll be
a
able
portal.
to do that. I'm also
Oh, and-
I'm the tank. I'm the transport guy in the face. Whee!
Oh no, I can bring additional willing creatures with me. I just get fatigued afterwards. No, it's
Wait,
exhausted.
do you have the fucking brute sphere teleport?
Berserker Sphere. I will get Rift Strike from
God
Berserker
damn it.
Sphere.
All right, so that's
Because it's amazing. It's just I teleport purely without magic.
You teleport like how the fucking Hecaton Theresis it does, or whatever the fuck how you pronounce that thing.
Hecaton carries.
Yeah, that thing where he just punches a hole in reality.
Yeah.
Ah, that is. Wow. All right, let's see here. So we have so far killed Well, we've taken out Ederly, Mott, Varning, and Barhold. We've taken out Father Donegan. We've taken out the Magister Tacitus. We destroyed the Rookery.
They aren't calling for help in any way.
And that is that so far. So let me see here.
No, but think about this. They're going to find one of their guard captains mauled to death. They're going to find their wizard just straight up had his head cut cleanly off with no other signs of entry. And then they're going to find the Rookery guy just fucking disappeared and all his birds were exposed to the elements. They're going to be like, what the fuck is happening here?
Well, we still have the Lord guy, right? The main captain. We can get him tonight, right?
Do we want to try our luck with that?
I mean, I don't think it's luck at this point.
But the
Do we
question
want to
is,
try our
will
slaughter
we
with
be
that?
able to one-shot him?
I could try. Worst
This is
case,
true.
that just means a boss fight.
A boss fight with him starting down like a crap ton of hit points from.
Exactly.
And no armor.
This is true.
Probably not able to move without taking much damage. All these humans.
All right. You guys decide. I'm going to take another quick little bio break. Be right back.
I mean, I'm all good in just going full head-on war right now.
I think we're just about at that point. So the question is, do we want to do one more sneak round, or do we want to just declare our intentions?
I think if we get the Lord, then we can just go full on slaughter because there'll be nobody to organize them.
Right,
Yeah.
but then Maj would be out of like teleportation points, or almost, in case we need to make a last minute.
I've got, hold on. I think I've got like 10 left still.
Oh, never mind then. What do I
How
know?
many does it take for each time?
1.
Wait, what?
It says 1 additional, but it doesn't cost. If I do it as a standard action, it doesn't cost anything. Wait, range teleport might cost a spell point.
Yeah, Yeah, that might cost a spell point. Or
Also,
two.
I don't think I've calculated my new spell points from leveling up, so I need to do that.
Oh, okay.
Let me just double check on range teleport, range warp.
Also unseen.
Oh yeah, also unseen.
Range
That's
teleport
another
does
spell
Does not
point.
count cost a spell point.
Unseen, I think, does.
Unseen probably does, yeah.
So that's two a pop. So we have
Yeah,
5
two.
more portals. I think we're good.
Also, again, I
Yeah.
haven't recalculated. So I gained. When I leveled up, I gained the spell
On
points.
the level, so that's one spell point.
So I gained 1 from Prodigy and Samurai, so that's 2. And I need to find my fucking token. Here I
You've
am.
used 6 out of your total. That's what so far.
Yes. So, let me just get over here.
People are going to be wondering what the fuck happened.
And they will never know. until we conquer the entire area.
Pretty much. So, like, 3 days.
Hey Mash, you're using the Gestalt thing as well, right? The Paragon.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so 5 plus my casting ability modifier, which is Charisma. Charisma is. Just want to make sure I got this right. 3. And then you gain 1 spell point every level, right? Is it?
Yep.
I will be right back.
Am I going crazy, or I don't actually see that on the class feature? Class level. I'm an idiot. Ah. So 5 times 2 plus 3. Huh. How did I miscalculate that? Guess I had. Did I have a feat to give me more?
Okay, I am back. So what I was wanting to say is, you might not get.
I miscalculated at some point. I have 13 total, or max. Anyway.
Yeah, because your levels in the Prodigy site, the Paragon site,
Mm-hmm.
does not count for spell points if you have the same class feature on the other side.
Don't stack.
Oh, they don't stack. Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't
I
stack.
misread
Because in normal Gestalt rules, it would stack, but with the Paragon thing, it doesn't.
Okay.
Technically, normal Gestalt rules it wouldn't stack. Paragon it still doesn't stack. Normal Sphere default rules, which are not the default Gestalt rules, they're an additional piece of homebrew.
I mean, yeah, but it's what everyone and their mom uses for
I
Gestalt
think
rules.
it's in one of the books being play tested. I think.
In the Gestalt rules on the Spheres wiki, it calls out that you combine the spell pools.
Okay.
Uh,
So I messed that up.
This is, of course, not base Gestalt, because that was 3.5.
Right. 8 minus 6. I have 2 left. I have enough for 1 more board. So maybe we shouldn't do that tonight.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that tonight, then. Also, if you have drawbacks and stuff like that, don't forget to add those spell points
Just
as well
check. I don't
from your casting
I don't
tradition.
think I have a casting tradition. I didn't really need one.
Yeah, why not? I mean, yeah,
I'm not
it's no
concentrating
drawbacks.
on-
It's good.
Yeah, I'm not concentrating on anything. I'm not and all the other boons that I'd want, I don't really care about.
I mean, you can get extra spell points.
I could,
Instead.
but I also don't want the drawbacks.
I mean, a lot of them are very negligible.
There's some that are negligible, but I don't know. I don't want them, so I didn't take them.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay, making sure to modify. Okay. I fixed my spell pool. Oopsie doodles. I misread a thing. It is now correct. And I used 2 uses of adaptation, or is improved adaptation once?
So our plan is we go to sleep, and next night we rinse and repeat.
Yeah. We should probably consider
Yes.
getting Grumblejack if we're just going total war tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, probably a good idea.
I can get those embers back so I can poison the keep.
And for class level 3. 6. I actually have 6 uses of adaptation. And adaptation lasts for minutes. So, a minute. Good enough.
I'm pretty sure it took us maybe half an hour to kill 3 of the most powerful people in this keep.
Yeah.
Oh, half an hour? Really?
I'm ballparking it.
Well, I mean, we also look through their shit.
Mm,
Yeah, this all.
That's where 99.9% of the time was.
Yeah. You
So
guys
then I wouldn't
probably
have been able-
probably spent a total of an hour and a half.
my resources were probably entirely exhausted then.
Get out of here and go to
Yeah.
sleep.
Yeah.
MVP of the night is Kelv with his teleportation portals.
Uh-huh.
Bang, 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 bang.
Alright, so Donegan, Barhold, Tacitus, and the Rookery taken out. So that's 0,
It's like
Okay, so now that,
99.9% of everyone.
I have I am officially MVP, I would like to spend money to upgrade my armor to blood armor.
If we can find that in town, sure.
You know the fun part? I could make it with human sacrifice. Yeah. I can upgrade my armor to it, that is. It just provides bonuses to intimidate, and I don't really need... I mean, I guess I could get adamantine instead, would probably be better. But I'd also have to, like, get custom-made plate mail for that.
There's some masterwork plate mail we just got. You could swap out for yours, which will probably give you bonuses.
Oh, I've already got a plate set of masterwork, remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I'm wearing one of the other captain's masterwork plate mail as well.
Right.
Yeah. God. The fucking legendary samurai book is so wacky sometimes with the text formatting. They have the picture of a guy holding a sword, right? The sword is like in the middle of a paragraph, so they have the text going around the sword.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
There are... Oh, like Oriental Adventures for 3rd edition had weird shit for the samurai. Like, there was this one sword, you could just plane shift with it as much as you wanted, just every time you swung it.
Jesus.
It's like, okay, I'm just gonna open a plane to the netherworld and suck this guy in with a slash, thanks.
That's awesome. But also broken as fuck.
It was 100,000? That's it.
Okay. Well, that's expensive. 100,000? That's like 100. That's a lot of zeros.
No, it's a flat 100,000, so you could get this as an enchantment on a regular sword. Or you're supposed to use the Oriental Adventure Samurai ability to sacrifice money to transform your sword. So you could sacrifice 100,000 of banked ancestral heirloom money into making it a plane shifting sword.
Nice.
Yeah, this only costs 700 GP to perform. Let's see.
Lucky.
This rust red metal is a special form of steel, despite the name, that is infused with blood in the forging process, usually that of a ritualistically sacrificed and oftentimes sacred animal, such as a rooster or bull. In evil societies, or particularly desperate situations, a human sacrifice might be used. It involves costly materials such as blah 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 blah. Yeah. So in other words, we can use one of the civilians that we will likely kill as a sacrifice to make my armor give me a
Bonus to diplomacy.
technically yes.
Oh, just tell Alfred this. He'll be like, okay, yeah, I'll get you a guy. And he'll just disappear and reappear an hour later with one of the guards knocked out, hog-tied. Here you go.
Let's see.
Ooh, level up.
Congrats. We probably didn't level up. But still, congrats.
I mean, my storm is now like 120 feet diameter. Or radius, rather. Sort of.
Armor. Okay.
2-weapon fighting. I'm gonna do twice as many sneak attacks now. Yeah.
So if I make the armor, if I upgrade the armor to it, it gives me a +2 circumstance bonus to intimidate while worn, which is always, and +4 circumstance bonus to saving throws against effects that would cause the wearer to take hit point damage from bleeding, and +2 circumstance bonus to constitution checks made to stabilize. That's great. So,
Nice.
So, how much XP do we get? It's 2,760.
Alfred is just like, so... You have any issues with me being what I am?
Nope.
Oh, cool.
Particularly, why would we?
Nah, just checking.
I once again show you my horribly disfigured face, and say, at least you don't look like a monster.
I just slowly open my mouth and you see the inside of a turtle mouth, which is horrifically spiny. And there are
Right.
weird, jagged incisors randomly sticking out.
But also, you have to, like, show me that.
Fair enough.
This is my normal face now.
You know, you could, like... probably afford a regeneration spell to be cast on you with this much money.
No. Like, I keep it as a sign to remember.
How about after we kill the king? Because we're going to do that eventually, probably.
Perhaps.
Alright.
The killing never stops.
No, nope. It's a constant
There-
state of being.
There's no rest for the wicked.
Ha!
No
Money
rest
don't
for
grow on trees.
I mean, quite frankly, once he kills the king, he will retire. just almost immediately. Unless there's a little bit more quest after we kill the king. I don't know.
No, Alfred will keep going as long as the money keeps flowing.
Well, yeah, you're a mercenary or an assassin for hire. That's your job. This
Yep.
is your day job.
Pretty much.
Now you just have a slight religious bent.
I'm not even buying that much into it. They're just paying, so I'm like, yeah, sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah, sure.
You're dedicated enough that you'll side with Rapscallion most of the time, though, because that was the campaign very specifically said you had to
Yeah.
be a character like that. You are a believer. That is the point. He is a believer.
We've done some good murdering.
Uh-huh.
Yes, indeedy do. So that will end it for the night, obviously. Next week we will
Have actual combat. Yay.
have actual combat, and one thing to think of. Well, Timian will also let you guys know that with the all the captains taken out, while the rest of the guards and everything won't be able to organize well, they could still defend the place pretty well should the defenses, the actual physical defenses, not be sabotaged.
So
Right.
basically, we don't send the signal flare until we've cleared the fort.
Yeah, we just
Pretty
kill them all.
much.
Then there's no defenses. Problem solved.
Or we could just sabotage, like... Do they have boiling oil and stuff like that?
I mean, there are some catapults up on the gatehouse. There is what they use as it's burning sand. They actually keep big things of sand to be poured through the gate That needs to be stopped.
Yeah, we can do that.
There's this inside behind the keep, the back entrance or whatever has got this huge symbol of House Ballantine, which is actually a giant gate stopper that needs to be stopped or
Yeah, well,
messed with.
That-
yeah,
that's
there's a
easy
few things that you guys will have to. Why is the word eluding me?
Sabotage?
Yes,
Kill everyone?
there's a few things that you'll have to sabotage. I mean, if you kill all the guards, then there won't be any need to sabotage any of the physical defenses. But it's up to you. We could
Murder solves all problems.
Yeah, we could murder all of the infantry and soldiery and archers and everything, and then just leave the castle literally
I feel like we shouldn't
defenseless.
bank on being able to kill all the soldiery. We should actually try and get some of the defenses before we do that.
I do want to emphasize that I have a lot less spell points than I thought, and the portals are not going to be as readily available. I have 8 spell points. Each portal costs 2, so
Aaron would suggest maybe if we're going to take out Haviland first, we port to his room, and then just make our way down the fortress and see how that goes.
Yeah. Some of us
'Cause-
could go disable the defenses, the other half could rout the soldiers, we meet back up, kill a bunch, etc.
Well, the
Play
keep
it by ear.
the keep proper has 4, not including the roof. They have 4 floors. The first floor is on ground level. We could probably very easily mount a defense just inside there because it's only it's only a 10-foot opening. There's only one way into the keep.
Hmm.
So
And
even if one of the guards in the keep sets off the alarm, the 80 plus guards are not going to be able to file through there en masse to mess with us.
oh my god, especially if we put those poisonous cinders in the chimney so all the poisonous smoke goes into the upper levels of the keep.
oh my. We'll definitely have to get some filter scarves for us.
Are you saying it's a bad idea?
Do we have filter scarves?
Fair point.
Nope.
I mean, granted, you could probably buy it off the black market real quick, but we certainly don't want to. Probably don't want to buy it from a legitimate merchant.
Now, while we have definitely greatly hindered their ability to defend the place, it's far from indefensible
Right.
at this point. So let's see. So we are now up to 23,072. I gotta click on my character sheet.
So on the plus side, we'll probably level up next session. So that's nice.
If we kill a bunch of things and get like 4,000 XP, then yeah, we'll level.
I don't think getting 4,000 is going to be difficult.
If we kill an entire garrison, yeah.
Yeah. Even if we just disable the entire garrison, like that's just, I mean, that's still pretty good.
Oh, this thing is like, come on, refresh. Ugh. Roll20 has basically frozen on me. My mouse is moving around, but nothing is responding to my movements. Oh, that's great.
That is the best kind of Roll20 working.
Well, here's the thing. Oh, actually, maybe it's Firefox because I'm hitting the refresh button and it ain't doing crap. So I'm just gonna close it. Yep,
That is
there
the
we go.
best kind of Firefox working.
What fun. Yeah, it's taking a moment to load up now.
But my storm is now 120-foot radius.
Firefox is already running, but it's not responding. The old Firefox process must be closed to open a new window. close Firefox. Yeah, I closed it and it disappeared. So,
Tell that to the task manager.
right? Well, because I closed it out. I hit the red X. It closed. And then I hit the icon to reopen it, and that's what it told me. It's like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, don't
Seems
tell me I
odd, but
can't
okay.
do that. I don't use Firefox much. Okay, so now everything's coming back. All right, so with that, I'm going to stop my stream. I'm not. Oh, there's the code. Yay! Their last free incent code.
We have murdered a lot of people.
We did.
And we will probably murder many more.
Aaron, will your character sheet come up? Yes, it did. Yay. Now this is okay. Now it's responding properly. Ugh. What the hell? Why is it freezing on me now? Ugh. Ridiculous. It's not like I've got 100 apps open or anything.
Of course not. You have over 9,000 open.
But you went there.
I always do.
It's locking up. This is ridiculous.
That was stupid.
What is going on? Anywho.